Here's Tim Terry.
Hello again, Bulldog fans, and welcome to Week 6 of Greenwood High School football. It is homecoming here at Smith Robinson Stadium, and all your pregame homecoming regalia underway right now. Alumni in by the hundreds, if not thousands, here tonight, and a whole host of classes being honored here. Pretty much every class that ends in a 9, 99 back to 49, is in the stadium tonight, and going to be recognized throughout the ball game. So a great night here as the 4-1 Greenwood Bulldogs, 2-0 in conference, host the Greenbrier Panthers, upstart Greenbrier Panthers, 4-1 as well, and 2-0 in conference. And Greenbrier, usually the doormat, pardon my, to be frank with you, of the conference. And this year, as Coach Randy Tribble, his second year, has got this program going down there. They got the turf on the field, and the Panthers are trying to make a statement here early on in this 09 campaign. The Greenwood Bulldogs, after that opening loss in Week 1 to Harbor, have came back with a vengeance. 3 of the 4 games have been under the mercy rule. The game that wasn't was a humongous win against the Shiloh Christian Saints, number 1 team in the state in their class, and probably at the time thought to be number 1 in the whole state overall. But the Bulldogs are on a roll right now, and it's been a fun ride the last 4 games for these Greenwood Bulldogs. I'm Tim Terry here in the booth, along with me as always, Mr. Kevin Jones. Kevin, homecoming, brother.
Yes, sir. And what a place to be. A huge crowd early here tonight as the homecoming festivities are going on right now. But a little bit about this Greenbrier squad. This is the 14th year in a row. We started playing them in '96. And the average margin of victory of Greenwood over Greenbrier has been 36 points. Greenwood's averaging 42 points a game against them, and Greenbrier's average 5.8. But, reading all the message board and looking at some of the schedules here, this may be a little bit different Greenbrier team. They seem to be improved. Year, they're averaging 31 points a game, giving up 21. But in conference, they've stepped it up, scoring 38 points a game and only giving up 15. So, you got 13 years in a row, and you got huge underdogs coming here. They really don't have anything to lose. They do have a little momentum over there, but it'll be interesting to see the 2009 version of the Greenbrier Panthers.
Paige Passmore, your 2009 homecoming queen, and just made her way out to the midfield stripe. Drew Hasley, Brian Lloyd, Austin Hartness, and Spencer Harris escorting Paige Queen tonight. Looking gorgeous tonight in her white gown, so congrats to Paige. And there's been some dandies homecoming queens through the years here. I mean, homecoming queen of Greenwood, you got some big shoes to fill, and I'm telling you. So, congrats to Miss Passmore on her little Miss Passmore, because her mom was my 7th grade science teacher. So I'll bust Elizabeth out on the air, let you know how old she is. But congratulations to Paige Passmore, and the rest of the homecoming court. We'll give you those names throughout the rest of the night. Devin Cochran, the class of '84 here at Greenwood, is on the sidelines. Dev, you with us yet?
Yeah, I got you, Tim. I'll tell you what, I'm kind of down here as a welcoming committee, if you will, kind of checking out all the folks that have come back for homecoming. Saw Chris Cohen and Aaron White, some of those folks, so it's good to be here. It's going to be a great crowd. That little shower we had come through this morning and last night seems to be going through, so it should be a great night for football.
All right, we'll check in with Devin throughout the night on the sidelines. The Health Depot, is that right? Is our game sponsored? Let me get this right now before I go start
getting the phone calls.
Get the phone calls, exactly. Yes, the Health Depot is your game sponsor tonight, and Kelly Griffith-Henning, I guess you'll call her general manager down there, class of '89, who's honored here tonight. Her husband, Michael, also a class of '89. Thanks to the Health Depot for all their support with the broadcast. Kevin, were you 82 class? Is that right?
Yes, sir, 82.
I was 92 class. So
absolutely.
We're here at homecoming. We get to homecoming every Friday night for us, really. But
absolutely. I got to get a shirt like you guys. Can't see him. He's got his senior at 92 on his back with a big G on the front. I think I'm going to have to get me one.
Yeah, this is fantastic right here. We'll take a timeout and come back. I've got a Coach Jones show. But another alumni class of '89, and Devin Cochran's brother Todd Cochran is going to be doing the national anthem, and we're going to get it on the air here for you. So I'm going to hold off on the Coach Jones show until after we can get this national anthem. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
If you like listening to Greenwood Bulldog football on Spirit 106.3 and own a business, why not consider advertising during the games? You'll reach all the great folks who listen to Greenwood football games and be a part of the advertising family that helps make the broadcast of these games possible. You'll be investing in the youth of Greenwood and your business all at the same time. If you're interested, please call Billy Fuller for information. Billy's number is 883-6122. 883-6122.
The friendly staff of the Health Depot understands that some days there just isn't enough time, and that's why they offer a convenient drive-through window. Call ahead, and they will have your prescriptions ready for easy pickup. While you're there, why not try a homemade waffle cone filled with the good taste of Bluebell ice cream? Your hometown pharmacy, open 7 days a week. The Health Depot, a proud sponsor of tonight's game.
When I started my business, I went to Farmers Bank to open an account. They were very helpful.
Farmers Bank fulfilled the financial needs of businesswoman, teacher, and runner Elizabeth Passmore.
My husband and I both have business accounts with Farmers Bank. We have personal accounts there. They helped us with our construction loan when we built our home. They've been so friendly and accommodating. It seems like everybody that works there likes to work there. We have all of our accounts with Farmers Bank. I really like this bank.
The Greenwood Bulldogs have a winning football team, and the families at Pro Insulation are proud to be a sponsor of the Greenwood Bulldogs. They want to extend their warmest wishes for another winning season. They'll be praying for them all season long and throughout the year. So keep up the good work, play hard, and let's have another successful year. God bless the Greenwood Bulldogs. The broadcast of these games is being made possible by the generosity of the folks like the families of Pro Insulation.
We're back at Smith Robinson Stadium. My man Toddy Cochran's making his way out to the mid-court stripe right now, if you will. And the color guard bringing the stars and stripes out. The old Arkansas Diamond.
And the wind is blowing. Both flags full mast there.
Coming around the north, looks like. Now, Devin, Todd's got some credentials. Doesn't he been doing some opera stuff?
Yeah, actually, for the last couple of years, he's part of the chorus in Tulsa Opera. So he also teaches elementary music. They're in an elementary school in Tulsa schools. So he's done well for himself.
That's fantastic.
Okay, let's go down to the field.
Would remain standing, Mr. Todd Cochran, and our nation's anthem.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stand the bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red away, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right. Big Toddy there.
Wow.
Fantastic work. Let's take a time out and come back and hear from head football coach Rick Jones. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Elite Roofing is a locally owned roofing contractor that is a proud sponsor of the Greenwood Bulldogs. You know, if you're building a new home or maybe need a new roof on your existing home, Elite Roofing can take care of you. Elite Roofing is known for their dependability and reliability. Just ask any of their satisfied customers. They're licensed and insured. References are available upon request. If you need a roof, call your local roofing contractor, Elite Roofing, 478-8668. 478-8668.
Only with With AT&T, you can talk unlimited to 50 million other customers, and your unused anytime minutes roll over from month to month. And with AT&T Family Talk, you can share the minutes in your plan and never have to pay roaming or long-distance charges nationwide. Hurry in today to Burgess Communications, your AT&T authorized retailer, 350 West Center in Greenwood or 2700 South 0 Street in Fort Smith.
Burgess Communications, you made the right choice.
Limited time offer requires a 2-year service agreement per phone.
Here in the pregame coaches show with head football coach Rick Jones. Coach, last week, road win at Harrison, new facility, really big win, punched the clock on the Goblins. Just a humongous road win.
Well, it really was. Anytime you can win up at Harrison, it's a good win. They always are very, very tough. Coach Tice does a great job. He's been there, of course, forever, and it's a tough road. You go 3 hours, and you often wonder how your guys will react to the road. But our guys have played really well on the road throughout the time we've been here, and I was proud of the way they played. We played very well from the start. Very aggressive offensively. Tyler also, had an awesome night and spread the ball around pretty well to our receivers. Dylan Dixon came in, made some big runs. Justin Sunday had some big runs and gave our guys, gave Marco and Travis some rest, and that was really, really big for us. And defensively, they had a nice little package for us, and we had difficulty stopping them. But we just kept scoring, kept the pressure on, and got the clock running the second half. And that was it's always good to get out of there early to get a chance.
Coach, you talk about your offense kind of goes with what the defense gives you, and they thought about they're going to try to stop the pass, so you went with the running game. And you talked about Dylan Dixon. Man, he was fantastic. Had 3 runs, probably about 50 yards called back in penalties, but really a good spark to see him and Justin out there.
Well, it really was. It just gives us some really depth at that position, which is something you need at the running back position, obviously, because those guys take so much abuse. Harrison had shown all the video we watched of them that they were going to blitz us. We thought they'd blitz every down, and they came out and played a pretty pat 4-3 or 3-2, and didn't put a lot of guys in the box, and so we tried to take advantage of it. And if you can't do that, you're in trouble. Luckily, we were. Dylan had a great night, and Justin blocked well. Our receivers were so good on the perimeter. They blocked really, really well, regardless of what the line judge said. And I was proud of the way our guys played.
Offensive line's coming of age again. Shook, like you said, fantastic night. Spencer, 4 touchdown catches. 8 catches, 170-something yards. It's good to have Spencer on your team, obviously.
There's no doubt about that. Spencer can take a short one and make it a long one, and that's the thing that makes him so tough. I think that separates him from a lot of receivers. But he just has great hands. He can catch a long ball, he can catch a short ball, he can make yards after catch, and he does a super job blocking as well. And he's just improved so much. When we go through our opponents that we played last year, we always watch last year's games, and it's really been interesting to watch how much he's progressed since last year, because he's just a lot better player. He's almost like a different guy, and he was pretty doggone good last year.
All right, Coach, we'll take our first time out and come back and talk about the Greenbrier Panthers. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Welcome, Bulldog fans. Tonight's homecoming game is sponsored by the Health Depot. The Health Depot is your local pharmacy and more, offering Greenwood Bulldog items, many fine gifts, and delicious Bluebell ice cream. They are open 7 days a week with a convenient drive-through window and home delivery. So drop by anytime to get your Bulldog fanfare and support your team. Go Bulldogs! The Health Depot, much, much more than just a drugstore.
Well, when we first moved here, we needed to know the different banks and different churches and different doctors. When it came to the bank, over and over I heard of Farmers Bank.
Connie Grote, businesswoman, landscaper, and mother, is sold on Farmers Bank.
We opened up several accounts, checking account, savings account. I decided to open up a salon, so I went back to the bank for a small loan for that. And we went back to the bank later for another loan, and it was a lot larger loan, and there was no problem. They've given us everything that we've ever asked for.
Back here in the pregame coaches show with head football coach Rick Jones, coach homecoming. We know all about the hoopla of a pregame, and it's a coach's nightmare, but Greenbrier comes in, and it's not your granddad's Greenbrier team. 4-1, are undefeated in conference, probably first time ever they've been undefeated after 2 games in conference that I can remember, and so we can't just look over them this year.
No, you really can't. I don't think our kids have. When we saw the score against Siloam, it was like, uh-oh, there's a lot of people around the conference that were erasing Greenbrier as a homecoming opponent, I promise you that. But unfortunately, it was too late for us to do that, and I'm not sure we had a better choice down the line either.
No.
So they've played really, really solid football. The thing that they've done so well is they just cut back on mistakes. Last year, they gave us problems, but they just kept turning the ball over, and we were able to capitalize on it at their place. And this year, they're just not turning the ball over. Those guys are protecting football. They're a nice, young quarterback guy. He doesn't have a rocket for an arm, but he just makes great decisions. He takes care of the football, and the running back has played unbelievably against Siloam. Siloam historically has been very, very hard to run against, and he rushed for around 300 yards. He was like Casper the Friendly Ghost. They couldn't find him. They couldn't hem him up. They couldn't tackle him when they had a shot at him, and he could outrun them when they got by. So they have a lot of weapons defensively. They play very, very sound. They stay in front of you. They don't get beat deep, and they're going to make you earn every inch, and that's, it's going to be tough. They're really big up front, about 250 on the offensive line average. They average about 240 on the defensive line, so they're going to be big physical guys, and we're going to have to do our best to go fast and make them tired.
And you've got kind of a personal note on this game. Their coach, your old college roommate.
Well, Randy and I have been friends for 35 years or so. He's from Fort Walton Beach, Florida, and he's been to my house. I've been to his house, and our families have been close for many, many years, and it's more like a brother relationship than it is a college buddy. He's a really good friend, and I'm happy for the job that he's done, but 364 days a year you can be friends, but for not, we'll get after each other pretty good, I'm sure.
All right, Coach, we'll take our last time out and come back and finish up here with head football coach Rick Jones. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
This is Sarge. This is Dodger. This is Raymond. And while other dogs are in the backyard or stuck inside watching reruns, these three have their noses stuck out the car window and ears flapping in the breeze. They're enjoying the ride, just like their carefree chauffeurs who have their auto insurance with us, Shelter Insurance. Call us today for your auto, home, and life.
See Phil Hicks at 1740 West Center in Greenwood.
Ronald Reagan Realty wants to congratulate the Greenwood school teachers for helping to make Greenwood one of the top 4 schools in Arkansas. If you would like to be a part of this great town, why not visit Ronald Reagan's newest subdivision in Greenwood, King Mountain Estates, located across from the junior high on Highway 10. Model homes are open daily. King Mountain Estates is affordable luxury living with prices between $120,000 and $180,000. Call Ronald Reagan Realty today at 452-HOME.
The University of Arkansas Fort Smith is the place to be for your education. UA Fort Smith offers more than 30 bachelor's degrees, professors who know your name and care about your success, progressive facilities, and innovative classrooms, not to mention the millions awarded in scholarships last year. Call 1-888-512-5466 to speak with an advisor or check out uafortsmith.edu. UA Fort Smith. What are you waiting for?
The Health Depot, sponsor of tonight's game, is your hometown pharmacy and more. With familiar faces and expert service, they are there for you 7 days a week. Stop in and browse, drive through, or have it delivered. The Health Depot, your hometown store, offers care for your entire family. In-store charge accounts, gifts, balloons, and the down-home goodness of Bluebell ice cream. The Health Depot, much, much more than just a drugstore.
Back here in the pregame coaches show with head football coach Rick Jones. Coach, I do it every year, so I got to keep up tradition. We talked about you're not a big jinx guy, but I sure am. Give me a grade at the halfway point here after 5 games on your football squad.
Well, it's really interesting to say. I'd say we started out with about a D-, and I think we're working up towards a B area. We have a long way to go. I think we have a lot of room of improvement still in our special teams. Our offense seems to be making improvement every week. Defensively, we've been a little bit up and down. We really need to have a great performance tonight, but I think we're getting better, and I think that's the thing that's most exciting. I think we go out every day, and I think the kids have sort of gotten into a rhythm as far as practice is concerned. We practice Monday morning, and when everybody else is on vacation this week, and I think some teams might balk at that, but our guys are up and ready to go at 8 a.m., and we had a good practice Tuesday as well, a good practice yesterday, so I think that things have, I think we're making progress, and I think I'd say, give ourselves an eye for improving.
All right, Coach. Good luck tonight. Big homecoming victory. I'm sure Miss Passmore would sure like to see a victory.
Thanks, Dan.
All right, let's head football coach Rick Jones come back for homecoming. It's the Greenwood Bulldogs and the Greenbrier Panthers. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Tonight's game is sponsored by the Health Depot. The Health Depot is ready to serve your entire family 7 days a week with friendly faces offering expert service. Your stop for prescriptions and medical equipment like oxygen, hospital beds, lift chairs, canes and crutches, wheelchairs and more. They can do it all. The Health Depot, much, much more than just a drugstore.
Starting a relationship with Farmers Bank is simple. We offer checking accounts, savings accounts, CDs, and IRAs.
Sarah Walker tells how easy it is to open an account at Farmers Bank.
Changing banks is not complicated at all. For example, if customers would like their Social Security check direct deposited into their account here every month, we'll call the Social Security office for them, with them sitting here, and it's just that simple. Give us a try. We'll prove it.
Member FDIC.
The Greenwood Bulldogs have a winning football team, and the families at Pro Insulation are proud to be a sponsor of the Greenwood Bulldogs. They want to extend their warmest wishes for another winning season. They'll be praying for them all season long and throughout the year. So keep up the good work, play hard, and let's have another successful year. God bless the Greenwood Bulldogs. The broadcast of these games is being made possible by the generosity of the folks like the families of Pro Insulation.
We're back at Smith & Robinson Stadium. Dewey Skaggs has just made an appearance here in the stadium. Warren Skaggs and
class of '82.
Yes, sir. Just as we came on the air, you got to mention Dewey.
Oh yeah, Warren Dewey.
Let me give my Dewey story real quick while we got a little time in pregame. I'm in Washington D.C. for the State National Bathing Club Convention in '92, summer of '92. I'm in the subway and I hear TT, and I'm like, man, that's got to be somebody from Greenwood. Look up, it's Dewey Skaggs.
Of all the places
in Washington,
in the world.
D.C. in the metro, you betcha.
Well, he's got your back, I guarantee you.
Cleanest subway I've ever seen. I was looking forward to the subway graffiti and all that. No. Clean as a whistle.
Tim, here's go over the homecoming court here. Sophomore maid Miss Olivia Foster. Another sophomore maid, Elena Melton. Your junior maid is Miriam Foster. Another junior maid is Madison Avalos. And senior maid Bethany Hamilton. Your maid of honor tonight was Miss Kayla Thames. As you mentioned earlier, Queen Paige Passmore. So that's your homecoming court tonight in 2009, Smith Robinson Stadium. What electric atmosphere already. Perfect weather, probably in the low 50s now, maybe high 40s. And this one may get a little chilly before it's over.
I want to thank Health Depot, tonight's game sponsor. I want to thank Burgess Communication, Dane and his staff always helping us with the broadcast. If we get in a pickle, Dane and Burgess Communication, your authorized AT&T wireless dealer here in the River Valley, 350 West Center in Greenwood and 2700 South Zero in Fort Smith. I want to thank Hug Chevrolet, Buick GMC for all their help with the broadcast, giving us a little ride to our road game. Thanks to Frank and Eric and all the boys over at Hug Chevrolet in Charleston, Arkansas since 1937. Homecoming over there tonight at Charleston. So and Ryan's missing out back at the station. He's here at the ball game. So, but let's go down to Devin Cochran. See if he's got up his sleeve here tonight.
Yeah, Tim, I tell you what, I was at work today and saw the homecoming parade for Charleston come through. It was pretty neat to see. Come downtown Highway 22 and cheerleaders and band and all the royalty coming through. So that was pretty neat to see. I tell you what, if you're in the buying mood for a truck, you ought to come check us out. We have a huge selection of new Chevy and GMC trucks. So come check it out. We got a full car lot of them. So and some great deals too, some great rebates and everything on the 09s. 2010s haven't started coming in yet. So come get you a truck at Huck Chevrolet in Charleston, Arkansas.
Fantastic. Class of 1949, 59, 69, 79, 89, and 99 tonight represented. And we're going to be probably 89 and above. Well, you might know some 79s, but I can rattle off. I see Brian Bell and Shannon Gillum, Dustin Campbell, Gassman, Greg Palmer, and of course Todd Cochran, Cineground, Randy Gillum, Sid Vicious, Matthew Carter, Wes Sadler. My sister will be here soon. Carrie Thrift's here, like Jessica White. Some of these folks are married. I'm just giving maiden names. Donna Roten. I mean, they're all in the house tonight. And I'm supposed to let you know that all the females are looking nice and slim and trim there from the class of '89. They all look fantastic, just like they did back when they were in high school. So, anyway, I was just being serious.
20 years ago.
Yeah. Dennis Joyce here. He's class of '90. Denver's making an appearance. So, coin toss underway as we speak.
Greenbrier won the toss.
Greenbrier won the toss.
Deferred.
Was that a receive, wasn't it?
They did. They want the ball.
Yeah, so Greenbrier's going to receive.
South end zone.
Greenwood in their home navy blue uniforms with white numbers, navy blue helmets with a navy blue G on a white background. Greenbrier in their road white top and bottom with royal blue numbers, royal blue helmets with a panther, I imagine, on the side of the helmet.
This Joella Skaggs wanted me to make sure that everybody knew in the south end zone, the Beta Club Spirit booth still has 10 homecoming shirts left, plus another Spirit shirt. They are also taking orders on the Rivalry Continues Beat Alma shirts. And for the returning alumni here tonight, they also have copies of the 100-year history yearbook of Greenwood Schools for $20. So you can get down there and pick that book up. I may go get one of those myself. That would be pretty interesting reading. 100 years.
Yes, sir. I wonder who compiled that. Let's get some info on that.
Tomorrow, I guess at 2:30 at the Performing Arts Center, there'll be a special tour of the campus to show all the alumni what all the changes have been made. I was talking to J. Lee Didier, and he was telling me he hasn't watched a Greenwood football game since in his class in 1980. So this is his first Greenwood football game since the last time he played on this field.
Wow.
And he's really pumped about it and excited. And I said, well, things have changed a little bit since 1980.
Maybe we can get Jay Lee to put us a sign up here in the stadium. We can donate some money to the cause. Huh?
Absolutely. There are also a few tickets remaining for the alumni luncheon tomorrow at 12 noon in the Student Union, the brand new Student Union. So please check out the Beta Club Spirit table for tickets in the south end zone.
Lynn's House Chinese Buffet sponsored the pregame show. And so I got to say hey to Sean. They're tuning us in down at the restaurant. So dig in down there. Go back and get you some more of that cashew chicken while you're down there.
Sean will remind you, you need to eat your vegetables, Timmy. Eat vegetables.
Oh. And we are just about underway here at Smith-Robinson Stadium. This is going to be an interesting one tonight. This ain't your granddaddy's Panthers. Now, Greenbrier, like I said, we haven't lost in 14 straight wins, and we'll see what they're made of here at homecoming for the Bulldogs. Hartness has got her teed up at the 40. Back deep is Joe Olacoon, and we are underway. It's going to go to the other deep man is 27, Hunter Winston, and a touchback for Hartness. So first down and 10 for the Bulldogs, or for the Panthers rather, at their own 20-yard line.
Umpire tonight, Johnny Gabbard. Head linesman, Johnny Harp. Linesman, Eric Dellinger. And your back judge is Alton Scott.
Helms, Moquette, McLean, and Tomlinson up front for the Bulldogs. Green, McCutcheon, and Voda, your linebackers. It's going to be Kyle Simmons, Spencer Harris, Drew Hasley, and Tony Sandifer, your defensive backfield. We're in the shotgun for Greenbrier. They're four wide, trips out to the right. They're heading towards the north end zone, right to left on your radio dial. They go play action and unload and have a man wide open, and he's hit immediately by the hammer, but he's out to the 29-yard line if they give him progression. Maybe the 20, yep, they call it the 29. So first and second down and 1 for the Panthers.
Not your usual Greenbrier team. Lining up four wide, and I think Coach Jones mentioned that historically against Greenwood, turnover plagues, really cost them a lot, so they'll keep an eye on that tonight for turnovers.
Neil Burcham's their quarterback, 6'3", 170, and I don't have a class here, but I'm sure he's a sophomore, a right-hander. And now they're four wide as trips to the near side. They give up the middle to the running back. He's got first down yardage out across the 30 to the 32-yard line. And that is Hunter Winston, number 27, 5'10", 175.
He's a good-looking back there from Greenbrier.
He's a dandy. The running back rushed for 4 touchdowns against Siloam, and I think up 250-something yards, or close to 300, maybe.
A little over 300.
So we'll keep an eye on Mr. Winston. But four wide again with 3 receivers coming out here to the wide side. From the shotgun is Burcham. Winston's back there with him on his right side. They're going to play action so quickly in the right flat and complete at the 35 and hit. Ball comes out, and Greenwood has come up with it. Turnover right off the bat for the Bulldogs. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Greenwood's got it at the Greenbrier 39-yard line. You know, and Coach talked about that they've given us fits but have turned the ball over. That's what they haven't done this year, but that time it came back to hunt them.
That's what the doctor ordered, and that's the Greenbrier of old. You know, they do that a couple more times. This one could get ugly.
Helms and the Wheeler on the right side. Lloyd your center. It's Redding and Tomlinson out the left side up front. Shook from the shotgun, looking to throw on first down. Has all day now, unloads over the top. He's got Travis Green complete and stepped out of bounds at the 21-yard line, so an 18-yard pass and catch. Travis Green gets the first of the night.
Not sure I've seen that play all year with Travis coming out of the backfield and the sideline wide open. Nice play.
Parker split out to the near side, and we were worried about Seth. He went to the emergency room after the Harrison game with some neck problems, but he's dressed out and playing. Harris, and then it's Sandifer who comes in motion, and Shook gives to Sandifer on the end around right side, looking up the field, 20, 15, breaks the tackle to 10, on his feet down to the 5, and gets to the 4, and a first down on a 17-yard run for Tony Sandifer. Let's check in with Devin Cochran.
Yeah, Tim, I'll tell you what, one thing I noticed real quick is Greenbrier is playing off the Bulldogs receivers at the line of scrimmage, so might see a lot of throwing out to the wide out.
Shotgun for Shook. Look for Sanford to come in motion again over here. Here he comes. They give it to him again around the right end. Can he get in? He's going to walk in. Touchdown. Sanford again on the board. That's his 6th rushing touchdown in the last 3 games. That's 3 against Morrilton, 2 against Harrison, and now 1 here tonight to start off the Bulldogs on the board 6-0 with 10:48 to go in the opening quarter.
Nobody touched him, Tim. He walked in.
You know, and Coach talked about the wide receivers blocking this year has been fantastic when Sandifer's not running, and then him and Spencer and Parker and Hogan have been doing are fantastic downfield blockers. Hartness on for the PAT out of the Seth Parker hold and the Landon Williams, or Seth Parker snap, Landon Williams hold. Good snap, the hold's down, it is good. 7-0 Greenwood. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Elite Roofing is a locally owned roofing contractor that is a proud sponsor of the Greenwood Bulldogs. You know, if you're building a new home or maybe need a new roof on your existing home, Elite Roofing can take care of you. Elite Roofing is known for their dependability and reliability. Just ask any of their satisfied customers. They're licensed and insured. References are available upon request. If you need a roof, call your local roofing contractor, Elite Roofing, 478-8668. 478-8668.
Well, and unfortunately for Coach Randy Tribble, they came out looking like our daddies, the Greenbrier Panthers, as they get the ball to start the game and turn it over. The Bulldogs quickly march 39 yards. How many plays?
3 plays.
3 plays, and Sandifer goes in from 5 yards out, and the Bulldogs on the board 7-0.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Tribble, that wasn't part of his script there. You don't want to spot Mr. Jones 7 here at the home field.
Oh, yeah. Got a text message that some things never change.
Ooh, that's early. 10:48 left here in the first quarter.
Hartness on to kick again. Winston and Olakun back deep. We're going to try Winston again, see if it'll get the returnable. Nope, into the end zone. Touchback. And Winston's not happy. He wants to run that ball out. Let's check in with Devin Cochran.
Yeah, Tim, I'll tell you what, there's a little bit of breeze out of the north, but those are a couple of good kicks there by Austin Hartness.
So first down and 10 for the Panthers at their own 20-yard line. Blake in at a cornerback, giving Sandifer a little breather. Casters came in at the linebacker spot, giving Green a breather. Hogan's back there at safety.
Officials have got play stopped here for some reason.
22 is going to come out. He's got
blood on him.
It's either blood or they don't like something about his uniform. Devin, did you hear anything?
Yeah, he was motioning to his arm, but he acted like he had something on it, but I couldn't tell exactly what the issue was.
Well, here we go. With 4 wide, they've got trips to the near side, lone receiver out to the left, or to the right, the far side. Burcham, shotgun throwing to the lone man on the far side, and Kyle Simmons comes up, makes the hit, and gets him down. He got a good yardage out. They're going to give him the 27-yard line, so a 7-yard pickup. 2nd and 3 coming up. That was Tyler Hardy on the reception for the Panthers. Kind of like what Devin said they're doing. We're kind of giving them some space, too, out of the receiver area. Three receivers come out here to the left, the wide side. Blake Hasley up and looking tight. Shotgun for Burcham. Winston's going to play action, looking to throw. Has a man in the middle, breaks the tackle of Voda, and down, hit hard, but a first down to the 34-yard line, another 7-yard gain, and it's 1st and 10. That time it was Tanner Howland on the reception.
Some of the scouting reports I saw that they like to run the ball, and Greenbrier not running it here early at Smith Robinson.
I'm sure we probably thought they would too. Like you said, the boy ran for 300 against Siloam. That's pretty tough to do. Whistle flying again. What do we got now? 10 minutes, 2 seconds to go. First quarter. Bulldogs up 7-0. Homecoming. And Miss Paige Passmore is smiling right now, our 2009 queen. 5 wide. Now Burcham's by himself. And Winston comes over here in the slot left. Now motion comes from the right. And that is Justin Head. He gets it on the end around. Humongous kid. 40, 45. Midfield to the Greenwood 44-yard line. My goodness. Justin Head, 6'2", 245.
That's the first time he's been in, I think.
That's the one that had to come out. He had something on his hand or arms.
Get him out there.
Yeah, I know. Put him back on, please.
Boy, he's a load.
Woo. 1st and 10 for Greenbrier at the Greenwood 44-yard line. We go back to 4 wide. Now twins to either side from the left hash over here. Burcham's back there. Winston's on his left side. In the shotgun. Looking to throw. Straight drop. Pressure coming now. He's got to roll out. Helms coming in from behind. Can't get there. Now Burcham finally left it loose. It is overthrown and out of bounds to Tanner Howland, 2nd and 10.
Good pressure there by Greenwood's front 4. Pressuring. Flushing him out of the pocket there and passed a little high.
9.5 minutes left to go, first quarter. 7-0 Bulldogs, an early turnover by the Panthers. Greenwood got a short field, 3 plays, 39 yards. Tony Sandifer, 5-yard touchdown run. 2nd down now for Greenbrier. 4 wide, trips to the far side now, out to the right. Shotgun for Burcham. Play action, looking to throw. Back across, tight end dump. He's got him wide open, complete to the Greenwood 30. And a first down for the Panthers is Tanner Howland.
Other scores in the 5A West, we'll try to keep you updated here. Alma plays host to Bologna, and CAC is playing host to Harrison. Morrilton's playing host to Siloam Springs.
1st and 10 for the Panthers at the Greenwood 30. All 4 undefeated teams head-to-head tonight. Greenwood and Greenbrier and Alma and Bologna. Kind of a scheduling quirk. The 2 0-2 teams are facing off. Play action now as Burcham's going deep. Nope, down underneath. He pump fake. Has a man. Voda's there for the stop, but another first down to the Greenwood 16-yard line. And they're just picking apart the defense. That time it was number 2, Brady Day, on the reception.
Harrison up 6-0 on the CAC.
My sister finally made it into the ball game, or her beau, Mr. John Perez. Good to see. Glad she made it up from the capital city. All right, 1st and 10 Greenbrier at the Bulldog 15-yard line. 8 minutes, 54 seconds, first quarter, clock moving. We're 4 wide, 3 receivers to the near side over here on the west side. Burcham in the shotgun, looking to throw. Has a man again. It's a touchdown. Right through the seam he goes is Tyler Hardy. 15-yard touchdown, 7-6. Greenbrier on the board.
7 plays and 80 yards.
Set up by a decent run from the big man Justin Head, 6'2", 245. Little end around right up the chute. They've been wide open. We hadn't contested a reception yet. Luckily, they were through one high. Kicker is T.J. Tapley.
Gotta love the shoes, Tim.
Bright orange shoes. Interesting. Snaps down, and it is good. 7-7. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
At Arvest, we know our customers come to us for different reasons. For some, it's because we're open from 7 to 7. For others, it's free mobile banking and bill pay. Even if it's just the popcorn, we recognize what makes our customers happy. And now, they've recognized us. Arvest ranked highest in customer satisfaction with retail banking in the Southeast region in the latest J.D. Power & Associates study. Switch today and get the recognition you deserve. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. For J.D. Power & Associates award information, go to jdpower.com.
We're back at Smith Robinson Stadium, 7-7. The Panthers tie the score up. Let's go down to the sidelines and Devin Cochran.
Yeah, Tim, I tell you, one of the things that's obvious is, when you have a good offensive scheme and you have a quarterback that does a good job of reading defenses and finding the open guy, I mean, you can certainly move the ball. I mean, they do a good job, and you can tell they bought into Coach Tribble's system.
That one of the plays they had, and I remember I was talking to some guys this week, where the quarterback will run kind of a play action and roll out and then turn and throw quickly back across to the receiver on a little drag route, and kind of a deceptive as the quarterback's flowing right, and he'll throw back across his body. It's worked a couple of times tonight, so we'll keep an eye on that little formation. Happily got her teed up at the 40. It is Blake Hasley and Tony Sandifer back across the 12-yard line. Kicking into the wind, it's a short kick. Tony's going to field it at the 23. It's 25-30. Stutter steps 35. Trying to get outside. Now end around to the... Couldn't get loose. Got out near the 40. So a 17-yard, 16-yard. They gave him the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, 16-yard return for Sandifer. 8:36 to go, opening quarter. 7-7.
The Dogs need to answer the score. We may be in one of them.
I love a good shootout.
Upper 50s.
Bring it on.
Low 40s. Upper 40s.
Shook from the shotgun. Looking to throw 4 wide. Has time now, looks up to the third receiver, and again it's trying Green. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 Greenwood at the Greenbrier, or at their own, 39-yard line.
Yeah, I think he's wanting to go to, Hogan over there, and Hogan's double team. Good play by Greenbrier there, secondary.
Greenwood from a little mini huddle. You'll see something new every week from Coach. Quickly they come out to the line in a cluster formation with 3 tied on the right side here. They give it to Green, trying to get around the end. Cuts up field 40, tripped up. I think he may hit his own blocker. And they're going to get him the 44-yard line, so a 5-yard pickup, 3rd and 5 coming up for the Bulldogs. Parker quickly over here with Harris split out to the near side. Sandifer going over far side with Hogan. 3rd and 5. Shook from the shotgun. He's got it now. Look to the sidelines for the play. 8 minutes, clock moving, 7-7 here at Smith Robinson. Homecoming. Shook now with 2 receivers to either side. Tyler to throw. Unloads and has Sandifer. What a catch. Sandifer with one hand on the high top. Bulldogs a man down, still on his feet at the 45, down to the 40, and the 39 dragging players. And Antonio makes a great catch, and 22 yards later he's down, and a first down for the Bulldogs.
Timmy, I tell you what, that's special right there. I'm telling you, he said nobody's tackling me, and what a catch.
Yeah, one-handed with his left hand, by the way. The Bulldogs on the move now back at the Greenbrier 39. 4 wide over here on the near hash. Shook from the shotgun. Green's back there with him. They're going to try Travis. Nope. Tyler's going to pull it. Break the tackle, 35. Bulls his way down to the 31-yard line. He got 8 yards for Tyler Shook. We've seen Shook run more this year, Devin, than we have in the past.
Yeah, I probably should have had a face mask to tack on to the end of that one. This is where he got his head jerked around. But, Tyler's got some good wheels.
Derek Morgan checking in for the Bulldogs. He's at a slot over there as we're bunched in tight. We're 4 wide, but we're all tied off the line. Green's going to get it again coming around this right side. Nothing doing. Loses 2 on the play. It's always 1. Every time I think it's 2, they don't ever give it less than I think they should. Nope, they're going to give it 2 back to the 33-yard line.
He's at the 3rd and 4.
It's a long 4. Quickly again, the Bulldogs come to the line. 4 wide. Twins to either side. Shook in the shotgun. Justin Sunday in it, running back. Shook has time now, scrambling out to the right. Great blocking, now unloads, and it is overthrown. Looking for Parker, and 4th down coming up for the Bulldogs. And kind of a no-man's land, aren't you?
Yeah, too far for a field goal.
Well, with this wind, I wouldn't. You got plenty of leg, a 50-yarder, but I bet Hartness could pull it off. But
we
don't need no stinking field goal. That's what the coach says. So it's Parker over here to the near side, the short side. Harris goes over with Sandifer and Hogan, split out to the left. Shook from the shotgun. Sunday's back there on his left side. Tyler's got it, looking to throw. Unloads. It's too high for Spencer and incomplete, and the Panthers going to hold on down. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Did you know Bomber, Cotton Cordell, Rebel, Smithwick, Silver Thread, Excalibur, Booyah, Head and Lazy Eye, Creek Chub, Arbogast, and Yum are all brands that make up the part of Fort Smith-based Pradco Corporation located on Jenny Lynn Street? Tackle Box proudly sells all 12 brands of Pradco fishing tackle. Tackle Box has a few favorites like the Bomber, Balsa B, Square Bill on the river, and Rebel's America's longtime favorites in the creeks and the Yum Dinger, which has proven to be a year-round fish catcher. Thanks for your business. Folks, come see you at the tackle box.
Bertram throws underneath. He's got a man complete at the 8, and then number 83, Tyler Hardy. He's out to the 41-yard line. 8-yard gain for Greenbrier. 2nd and 2 coming up. 6:25, clock on the move here at 7-7. Tie ball game, Greenbrier, early turnover. That time they held the Bulldogs on down. Devin, don't see that very often.
No, Tim, you don't. You really kind of just got everything back on par, if you will. So back to square one.
4 wide again with trips out to the far side. They're going to give to Winston dead ahead. He's got first down yardage, bounces out midfield to the Greenwood 45-yard line. Sandifer makes the tackle downfield. But a good-looking run there in Greenbrier. Hey, making a little statement here. Looking to take the lead on the move here, middle of the first quarter at the Greenwood 45.
Well, that's what that throwing, gets you some success early. Will open up that running game. So Greenwood's going to have to tighten up here.
Over here on the left hash, near side, 3 receivers out to the right. Bertram from the shotgun. Play action looking right. Now unload underneath. It is, just almost intercepted by McCutcheon. It went off the fingertips of Tyler Hardy.
And there was a whole lot of daylight over there in the flats there. Mr. McCutcheon might still be running. That's one of the ones you want the receiver not even really try, because if you can't catch it, he just kind of bats up in there, and McCutcheon almost got it.
4 wide, twins to either side as Brady Day comes over to this side now. Winston's up behind right tackle. Shotgun for Bertram. Now motion from the left, and that is Day, and they give to him on the end around. He's looking for daylight, and here came McCutcheon and put him down on the turf. My goodness, what a hit from Josh McCutcheon, 6'2", 204 senior. He was our defensive player of the game last week.
Yeah, I tell you, Austin Tomlinson out there on that left defensive end, stringing that play up and slowing it down for the support helps her arrive. Good job, Austin.
3rd down and 9 from the Greenwood 43-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. This is the wide side of the field. Shotgun for Bertram, looking to throw, has time. Unloads down the middle, it is complete to the 20, to the 15, and down to the 13-yard line. Drew Hasley makes the stop, but a good gain from Joe Aluakin. And it is a first down for the Panthers.
See, he broke open late, deep over the middle, but good coverage except for that last second.
Yep.
Good patience by their quarterback, hanging in there the last minute.
And this kid's a sophomore. He's a dandy. 6'3", 170. Got a nice arm, right-hander. They come with 3 receivers now out here to the left, the wide side. Winston's on Bertram's left shoulder. It's going to be Winston dead ahead. Looking for room, nothing doing. McClain makes a great stop from his knees as he was blocked down and kind of got lunged up and brought the runner down. He's out near the 10. Now they call it the 11, so a 2-yard gain. It's 2nd and 8. 4:37 clock on the move here, first quarter. 7-7 your score. Homecoming here at Smith Robinson Stadium. Beautiful downtown Greenwood, Arkansas. I want to thank everybody for coming out to the pregame tailgate tonight. Kenny Sunday wanted me to tell everybody thanks. They ran out of food. They had such a great turnout.
Wow.
So, good pregame tailgate over there. 4 wide for Greenbrier. 2nd and 8. The flag official comes in. We got a first penalty or timeout.
Delay game. No motion.
So a 5-yard penalty against Greenbrier moves it back to the 16-yard line. 2nd down and 13. First penalty of the game, isn't it?
Absolutely. Officials are going to let them play tonight. Devin lose. There's a face mask they missed, but keep them flags in them pockets.
There you go. Clock moving, 4 minutes to go first quarter. 4 wide for Greenbrier. Winston goes out in the flat, and they've got an overload look, or they're missing a player, one of the two.
They moved again.
They did move again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They only have 11. I couldn't find the extra player. So just keep on trucking, boys. 2nd down and 18 now. They go back to the 21-yard line.
The left side of the offensive line there went on 1 instead of 2.
Big stick over there running the down box. Hondo, Sandifer, Larry Ray. Hondo donning the shorts as usual. It's about 45 degrees. All 3 Greenwood alumni. 72 class, 75 maybe Hondo. Larry's 80. Way back. And it's Kyle Helms brings down Neil Burcham way back at they're going to call it the 35-yard line. So we've officially got third down and a cab right here. Third down and 32 yards for the Panthers.
Well, Kyle didn't give up on that play. I'm telling you, he just kept coming, and the quarterback didn't have nowhere to go when he got a hold of him.
Wow.
Kyle Helms.
4 wide for the Panthers. Trips out to the far side, the short side over on the right. Shotgun for Burcham. What do you do here? Just try to get the field goal range. Burcham, Helms coming again underneath the heavy man. And quickly a big hit from Kyle Simmons. Complete to the 29-yard line, but it's fourth down and long. Let's see what Coach Tribble wants to do here.
Fourth and a mini cap ride.
Yes. They've got to go for it, definitely, after I don't think their kicker's got the leg. Didn't look like he did on the kickoff.
A little bit of wind out of the north there. That'd probably be about a 46-yarder.
Devin, how's the field down there?
The field's great, Tim. There shouldn't be any problem at all. It's in great shape.
4 wide, here we go. Fourth down and 26 at the Greenwood 29. Greenbrier looking for something. Unload downfield, and it is overthrown, and over on downs we go. The Bulldogs home. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
The friendly staff of the Health Depot understands that some days there just isn't enough time, and that's why they offer a convenient drive-through window. Call ahead, and they will have your prescriptions ready for easy pickup. While you're there, why not try a homemade waffle cone filled with the good taste of Bluebell ice cream? Your hometown pharmacy, open 7 days a week. The Health Depot, a proud sponsor of tonight's game.
We're back at Smith Robinson Stadium. First and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 29. Shook, Sandifer are on the end around. Shook hands to Sandifer. He's tripped up in the backfield. The play just never could develop. Loss of a yard. 2:22, clock on the move here. First quarter, 7-7 your score. Greenwood, Greenbrier. Battle for conference supremacy kind of here early in the season. Both teams 2-0, along with Alma and Valonia. Shook now from the shotgun, looking to throw. Over the top it is Spencer, man, dangerously tipped up in the air. The little high to Harris. Incomplete. Third down and 11.
Yeah, Bologna here dropping, what is that, 5, 6, 7, 8, dropping 8. They're only rushing 3.
Oh, oddly enough, both teams with Greenbrier, Greenwood, they both wear blue and white. So,
good observation.
Thank you very much. 3 wide out here to the wide side. Now third and long. Shook to throw. Halftime. Now going to go underneath. Should have been intercepted. God. They were looking for Sandifer. Trent Verdon stepped right in front of it, and it's fourth down, punt time.
Sometimes you just wonder how do they not catch him. And I'm telling you, that was right there. He just dropped it.
Well, I've got a receiving video out. They must let people watch.
Back in the day, 92. Here's how to drop passes.
That's right. Rick Thrift will tell you he saw me drop it right here in this south end zone. Against Pulaski Robinson. Hogan on to punt. Good snap. High spiraling punt. Caught at the 38. No fair catch from Winston. He's going to pay for it. Hogan drills him, blow the whistle, and they finally do, and he's down at the 37-yard line of Greenbrier. Hogan's been fantastic punting, Devin, a 62 and a 65-yarder already this year.
Yeah, I tell you what, I think the receiver there probably rethink that decision next time. Hey, Tim, I bought that video of yours, but I can't ever get it to play anything but slow motion.
Hey, he had deceptive speed back in the day. He was actually slower than he looked.
Yeah, exactly. I was a down and distance guy. Okay? 3rd and 6, bring it to me. First and 10 Greenbrier from their own 37-yard line. We're 3 wide out here to the near side, the lone man far side. Burcham gives to Winston. Bulls his way across the 40 to the 43-yard line. 6-yard pickup. 2nd down and 4 coming up. A minute and a half to go opening quarter. 7-7. Early scoring. And it's kind of tuned down here as we thought we might see kind of a shootout. Teams have been held on 4th down. We've seen some punts. And Burcham from the shotgun. He's got 4 wide trips to the near side over here. The wide side to the right. Play action quickly in the flat. Almost intercepted, but the big man's got it again. God, that is Justin Head. And down the sideline he goes, and finally Harris gets him out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good gain for the Greenbrier Panthers. Boy, that dude a hawk.
That's not your grandpa's Greenbrier Panther there. And that kid can run, too.
Woo. Number 22. Mike Neighbors in the house. Speaking of 22, saw him and Morgan Pierce. Morgan Pierce.
Yeah, Morgan.
Pretty good class of 87 there. First and 10 Panthers, at the Bulldog 23-yard line. Shotgun for Burcham. Twins to either side this time. Winston moves over to his left side. Burcham awaits the snap. He's got it. They're going to play action. He's going to roll out left. He has a man out the flat. Oh, Spencer Harris, of all people, to drop an interception. He's looking for Olikin.
I'm telling you, that one was going to the house. I'm telling you. Spencer made a break on a good play there. Just out of his reach. Man, that dude, he would have been gone.
Oh. So second and 10 for the Greenbrier at the Greenwood 23. There's three receivers to the near side. That's the wide side of the field. Again, Burcham moves Winston over to his left side. Neal looking to throw. This time he's going to give to Winston. He's got running room 20, but a great tackle. He picked up 3 quick yards, and Voda came over and said, no, 3 is it. So third down and 7 coming up for Greenbrier. 50 seconds left, opening quarter. I can see them hold here again on third. It's 4-down territory.
Yeah, they're definitely in field goal range here.
Shotgun formation. 2 receivers either side for Greenbrier. Hunter Winston in the backfield with Neil Burcham. Sophomore right-hander. He's got it straight drop, pump fakes, looks right now, left now across the middle, and another one should have been intercepted by McCutcheon. Oh, a 4th and 7.
Did Rick show your video?
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
The ball may have a little bit of moisture on it, but I don't know.
27 seconds left, first quarter, 7-7.
They're going to go, too. They're not going to kick them.
They've got no faith in their field goal kick.
This is 5A West.
Greenwood High School football on Spirit FM. KZ 106.3. Greenwood, Fort Smith. Today's Christian music. Smith Robinson Stadium, Tim Terry, Kevin Jones, Devin Cochran. Homecoming is 4th and 7. Greenbrier at the Greenwood 20. Looking for yardage. Pump fake, gets out of McLean, reads out, throws up a prayer, and it's going to be knocked away by Harris. They're going to call pass interference. My goodness.
Boys, that's a little cheap there.
Kind of a jump ball situation, but they're going to get Harris for the pass interference, and it's going to be a first down for the Panthers. They're going to say the ball was tipped. The coaches are trying to say it was tipped. The quarterback threw it kind of wobbly, I don't know if it was tipped or not, though.
They got pressure on the quarterback as he threw it. It looked like a dying quail. Spencer went up and batted it down.
The officials don't seem to matter.
No, they're not buying it. They're not buying it.
So first down by way of penalty for the Panthers down to the 10-yard line. Throughout the Devin Cochran.
Yeah, that was a tough play, Tim. I tell you what, they had the quarterback in their sights and just let him get free, and he really just threw it up in the air, and they got bailed out with the penalty.
So first down for Greenbrier, first and goal at the Bulldog 10-yard line. Full house backfield this time as Winston's back there. Brady Days with Burcham. Twin receivers to the right. Burcham, and now motion from the left side. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. First
like
and 15.
They did last time. They're going to back up 5.
Back up 5, then about a 20-yard sack.
Now, penalties and turnovers usually determine outcomes of ball games.
21 seconds left, opening quarter. Paige Passmore, your homecoming queen. Biting her fingernails down there. 7-7, Greenbrier. Making a game of it here early. Good-looking team out there, these Panthers. 4 wide, 3 receivers to the right. Little confusion as the play clock's down to 5 for a timeout called by Greenbrier. Let's take one with them with 21 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Greenwood 7, Greenbrier 7. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
What's the best wedding advice we got?
Oh, buying a renter's policy from Shelter Insurance that my dad suggested.
Yeah, it covers all our stuff. Furniture, clothes, computers, TV.
Even my wedding ring.
Yeah.
And it helps protect us from liability losses that could run hundreds of thousands of dollars.
All for about $12 a month.
Yeah. Dad's sure gotten smarter as I've gotten older.
See Phil Hicks, 1740 West Center in Greenwood for a free insurance review. The Greenwood community and the Bulldogs are a special combination. Tonight, our community is being represented by some of the finest young people in America. They're playing on the football field, marching in the band, and cheering on the sidelines. The following sponsors are proud of all of you and proud to have helped make this broadcast possible. Hug and Haul Equipment, Edmondson Steel, and Holmes Erection.
We're back at Smith Robinson Stadium. 20 seconds left, first quarter. First down, 15. First down and goal, rather, for Greenbrier. Play action quickly in the flat, and they give it to, trying to get to Brady Day. It's incomplete. Second down and goal from the 15. Go down to Devin Cochran.
Yeah, Tim, I tell you what, one thing they do a good job of, and you might see Greenwood try to put some more pressure on that quarterback, just being a sophomore. And it seems to work the last couple of plays on that series. He kind of got bailed out, but we did bring some pressure on him.
4 wide for Greenbrier this time. Trips out to the right. Ball's right in the middle of the field. Shotgun for Bertram. Winston's on his right shoulder. Bertram, play action, looking to throw. Underneath it is almost intercepted again by McCutcheon. They're starting to jump them routes, Kevin.
Yeah, they figured the slant route out. That's twice, but McCutcheon's been right there and made the play.
And maybe he's telegraphing, maybe a receiver. That can lead to some trouble sometimes. 15 seconds left, first quarter, 7-7. Greenbrier trying to take a lead here on the Bulldogs late in the first quarter. They've got a third down and goal now at their own at the Greenwood 15. Same formation, 3 receivers out to the right. Winston moves over to Bertram to the left side. Shotgun formation. Bertram has it looking to throw. Down the middle, now pressure coming again. And Helms, the ball's loose. The ball's loose. Get on it, Kyle. He's out. Greenwood, get it. Sack. And it's good.
Kyle Helms, I'm telling you, bringing the house. The sack and the fumble recovery.
Greenwood's going to get at their own 36-yard line. We'll keep it right here. It's Kyle Helms' show tonight defensively. Devin?
Yeah, I tell you what a great play there by Helms. I thought he was going to get a chance to pick it up and maybe run it back for another touchdown, his second of the season, but what a great job by Kyle.
Well, and you called it, Devin. You said to get pressure on the quarterback, and they came with some heat that time, and Helms looked fantastic. DeMarcus Ware style. Shotgun now for Shook. First and 10 at our own 36. Tyler all day now unload, and it's Hogan complete at midfield and down to the 48-yard line. 16 yards. And that stops a 5 incomplete drought for Shook. Shook is 3 out of 9 so far. So he's been fantastic. Hogan limps off, having a shaky first quarter. That's the end of it. 7-7 your score. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Only with AT&T, you can talk unlimited to 50 million other customers, and your unused anytime minutes roll over from month to month. And with AT&T Family Talk, you can share the minutes in your plan and never have to pay roaming or long-distance charges nationwide. Hurry in today to Burgess Communications, your AT&T authorized retailer, 350 West Center in Greenwood or 2700 South 0 Street in Fort Smith.
Burgess Communications, you made the right choice.
Limited time offer requires a 2-year service agreement per phone.
You grow up and the lesson is always the same. Life changes, but you keep your humor, find your priorities, set your goals, and you have a bank to help you along the way. Bancorp South, a bank whose strength and stability are just what you need in times like these. 130 years of conservative banking has placed us among the most respected banks in the country. Learn more at bancorpsouth.com. Bancorp South, right where you are.
You don't have to go to Mexico for great authentic Mexican food. It's just around the corner at La Fiesta Restaurant. Everything the true Mexican food lover can want.
Just underway, second quarter. First and 10 Greenwood. They give it to Sandifer on the end around. He's trying that right side. Stutter steps, now has room. Bulls his way down near a first down. A great run by Sandifer. We're waiting for the blocking to get there and the play to develop. Let's see how many they're getting. Powell gets loose over there. It's going to be a 9-yard pickup, 2nd down and 1. 5th carry of the night for Tony. 7-7 your score. Greenwood now heading towards the north end zone, right to left. Shook's in the shotgun. Connor Robinson in over here at receiver with Sandifer on this left side, the wide side. Harrison's Parker out to the right. Here comes Sandifer again in motion. Play action, they give it to Green dead ahead. 1st down to the 35-yard line. Picks up 4 yards. His 3rd carry of the night, 7 yards. Greenwood quickly to the line. This time Sunday's going to come in now and give Green a breather. Justin Sunday, the sophomore. Him and Dylan Dixon had a great game last week at Harrison. Haven't seen Dixon tonight. Shook from the shotgun. 3 receivers to the near side. Sunday dead ahead. Look at him go 30. 25 open field 20. Down to the 18-yard line. A great run from Justin Sunday. A 17-yard pickup and a 1st down for the Bulldogs. I told his dad, Kenny, before the game, I said, we're going to see him tonight, brother. He said his family's listening on the internet down in Louisiana. So Justin picking up 17 yards on his 1st carry.
Fantastic. What a huge hole by that offensive line. I'm telling you, he blew him out that time.
1st and 10, Greenwood at the Greenbrier 18. Shook from the shotgun. Again, Sunday dead ahead. Into the pile he goes and gets out across the 15 near the 14. I'll give him 4 more. They're going to call it the 15. We'll give him 3 more yards. 2nd and 7. Almost had the 50-50. Again, Sunday gets it, jumps over the line of scrimmage, down near the 10. The whole pile pushes him back. Green's going to come in and give Sunday a breather. Let's see where they give it to him. They give him the 13-yard line for 2 yards for Justin.
Alma 12, Bologna 0.
3rd down and 5. Shook from the shotgun. Green back there with him. We have twins to either side. Shook looking to throw. Larry Spencer wide open. Caught at the 3 and tackle, but a 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. They give him the 2-yard line, so 11 yards for the Hammer. His 1st reception of the night. Spencer Harris.
They'll get him going.
We've made a killing off that play. Spencer just kind of got out in the middle, and somehow they let him be. He's wide open.
Yeah, he's a big, tall target, and he's easy to pick up.
Heather Tankersley coming in here, class of 89. All right, here we go. 1st and goal. Sandifer back there. Money package. He's in. 2nd rushing touchdown for Tony from 2 yards out. And the Bulldogs take the lead back 13-7 with 9:54 to go in the 1st half. Homecoming here at Smith Robinson. That's just kind of business as usual. The turnovers tonight, 2 turnovers for Greenbrier. That's plagued them from throughout the time, you know. Go down to Devin Cochran.
Yeah, Tim, I tell you what, that's a good drive by the Bulldogs. Again, defense steps up, makes a big play, and the offense takes advantage of it.
Bad snap. Landon got it down. It's no good. Hartness wide right. It's 13-7. Man, you hate to see those PATs get missed. As the homecoming royalty that's in the cheer squad has come over to the sidelines now. They're in their dresses doing some cheer. And that's kind of a tradition, too, if I'm not mistaken. Generally, you'll see a couple cheerleaders in the homecoming court. 9:54 to go, 2nd quarter. Health Depot, your game sponsor. We'll thank those folks. Down at Health Depot, Kelly Henning, alumni here. Shop local, shop Health Depot. How's that sound?
Sounds fantastic. I've shopped there.
Yeah. Hey, all right, yeah. That class of 89 giving us some love. Okay, you betcha, boys. That's right. Old-timers, man. Them guys got gray beards. Shannon Gillum's got a gray beard on that thing. What are you talking about? He's only 38, 39. Woo. Big lunch. All right. We're about underway here. Greenwood set to kick off. 13-7. Hartness has her teed up at the 40. It's Winston and Olakun back deep for Greenbrier. Into the wind this time. We'll see what Austin's got. High end over end. Going to be returned this time. Winston from the 5. 10, 15, right up the middle, 20. Down to the 24-yard line. It's a 21. Check that 19-yard return. Brody McCraney A little extracurricular down there. Winston went with the shin kick on him for some reason. Let's go down to Devin Cochran.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, got a little leg entanglement there and kept it going there for a little bit.
It's a submission move, I think.
The umpires kind of jawed some of the Greenwood players, so trying to get them all settled down.
Tyler Mock checking in for the Bulldogs at that right defensive end spot with McLean, Moquett, and Helms up front. Green, McCutcheon, and Voda. And then it's Simmons, Hogan, Hasley, Harris, and Sandifer. They give to Winston up the middle. He has running room out to the 32-yard line. 7-yard gain. It's second down and 3 coming up for Greenbrier.
We do every week, Timmy. We'll be selecting a CC's Pizza offense and defensive players of the game. Got some early candidates as usual in this one.
No doubt about it. I think Helms has had it before, but he's in the lead right now. Senior homecoming. Second down and 3. Greenbrier 4 wide, twins to either side. The ball's over here on the near hash. Winston again dead ahead. He's got first down yardage to the 35. All the Bulldogs but 3 in on the stop. Green, looks like McCutcheon came out, or no, Helms off the pile first, or last, along with Voda. Actually, Voda came up last. That's usually the guy that makes the tackle.
Usually.
Chains move, first and 10 Greenbrier at their own 35-yard line. Over here on the near hash. Twin receivers out to the left, the wide side of the field. Greenbrier, left to right now on your radio dial. Now they go trips over there. Shotgun for Burcham. Winston's back there with him. He's got it, looking to throw left side. Pressure coming, screen set up, and to perfection 40, 45 midfield, 45-40. Burcham, or Winston kind of went down on his own there at the 37-yard line.
The 40-yard line got him on that one. Glad it did. Coach Robinson made that tackle. The ghost of Coach Robinson.
That's exactly right.
Needless to say, that is another first down by the Greenbrier Panthers.
At the Greenwood now 37-yard line. 8:47 clock on the move here, second quarter. The Bulldogs lead 13-7 on a missed PAT. A bad snap. Kind of threw the timing off down there. 4 wide, twins to either side, and a slot back as Winston's up in the slot right behind left tackle. Motion comes from the near side to Justin Head. He's been getting this ball, and away he goes right in. The big man bulls his way through the pile, breaks loose 20. 15 to the 10. Simmons got him down at the 1-yard line. Kyle Simmons with a fantastic play downfield, but what a run from Justin Head, 6'2", 245. And I'm telling you, this guy is a tank. Whoa.
What a tackle by Kyle Simmons. I'm sure he's given up a few poundage there, but good tackle, Kyle.
Well, if Peyton Hillis looking Moose, that's kind of... Huh?
Well, that's what I was going to say. For those who aren't here in attendance, just get Peyton Hillis wearing 22 and all.
I'm telling you.
That's just exactly what he looks like.
4 wide trips to the short side over there on the left. Burcham from the shotgun. This is going to be Winston dead ahead. There he goes, trying to find a hole, and stood up.
He didn't make it.
You betcha. Helms and McLean stood him up. Moquett in there also. Second and goal from inside the 1. 8 minutes, clock rolling, second quarter. 13-7. Nearly impossible for a goal line stand against a team like this, and the officials want a timeout. We've got Winston's helmet. Why is 22 not back there and give him the football? This ain't rocket science. I mean, Winston's a good runner, but there's no way 22's not back there toting the pigskin right here.
He's going to get it 3 times if needed.
I promise you. Here we go now. 3 wide to the right, the wide side of the field. Winston comes over to Burcham's right side. Burcham from the shotgun. They're going to try Winston again. No, he pulled it and kept it, and he gets in for the touchdown.
Wow.
So with 7:39 to go, the Panthers have it tied up and are a PAT away from taking the lead here.
75 yards in 6 plays.
Woo! And that is T.J. Tapley on to attempt the point after. 1 man short. That'd have been nice. Let's see if they can take the lead here. High snap, but handled. The kick is up. It is good. 14-13, Greenbrier on top. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
You don't have to go to Mexico for great authentic Mexican food? It's just around the corner at La Fiesta Restaurant. Everything the true Mexican food lover could want. Burritos, enchiladas, chili relanos, and much more. And best of all, it's all made fresh when you order by people who know what Mexican food should taste like. La Fiesta Restaurant on Center Street in Greenwood. Visit them today or call ahead and get it to go at 996-0455. La Fiesta Restaurant, Greenwood's very own taste of Mexico. Enjoy it today.
We're back at Smith Robinson Stadium, Greenwood, Arkansas. Tim Terry, Kevin Jones, and Devin Cochran homecoming here tonight. And the three amigos here, class of 82, 84, and 92, bringing you every play of Greenwood High School football here on Spirit FM. Fayetteville leads the Northside 17-0. And Greenbrier leads Greenwood 14-13. Sandifer and Blake Hasley back deep for Greenwood. Tapley's got her teed up for Greenbrier. With the win this time, we'll see what he's got. High end over end. Sandifer's going to field it at the 9. 15 to the 20. 25, up the middle he goes. Nobody home blocking wise, but he gets the 22-yard line. 17 yards. First and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Dogs need to rise up and answer that score. This one's a little closer than most anticipated. You know, this isn't your dad's Greenbrier team.
I've seen at Greenbrier a couple times. They've played us pretty tight in the first half, and I've seen a couple times at Greenbrier we blew them out in the first 10 minutes. But we were down 3-0 once at half back in the Harv Welch era, and ended up beating them like 39-3 or something like that. So, but this is going to be a ball game. This is a good Greenbrier squad. Shook in the flat to Harris, trying to get outside. What a fantastic play from number 35, Trent Verdon. Got through Sandifer's block.
No gain. Oh, maybe lost it.
33-yard line.
Gained half a yard.
27. Yeah. We'll give him 1 yard. Second reception for Spencer. Shook from the shotgun. This time we're going to try Green. He bobbled it, but he got it back in 34 to the 35-yard line. So 7 yards for Travis Green. Third down and 2 rather coming up. It's a long 2. Quickly the Bulldogs come up to the line. 4 wide. Trip to the near side. Connor Robinson over here with Hasley and Harris. Parker's out by himself on the right side. Green back there with Shook. Shook gives to Green. He cuts back immediately to his left and has first down yardage.
Yeah, wow.
To the 38-yard line. 3-yard pickup for Green. And the chains are going to move. McCutcheon coming in, giving Helms a breather.
A little extra effort there by Travis Green.
Sunday in, giving Green a breather. Haven't seen Dylan Dixon. I don't even know if I haven't even seen 9 on the sidelines down there. Devin, any idea?
No, I'll try to find out something.
Okay. Shotgun for Shook. Green's up behind right tackle. Motion comes from Blake Hasley. He gets it on the end around right side. Looking to the corner. He's got it at 40. 45. First down to midfield. And finally pushed out of bounds at the 48-yard line. And a flag comes out. A 14-yard gain for Blake Hasley. And I got to add another rusher on my chart here. Chains move. Maybe a late hit over there.
Late hit out of bounds. A little extracurricular. Giving him the business.
Good run from Blake Hasley on the end around. Sandifer's back in with Harris and Connor Robinson near side. Connor Jr., 5'10", 156. That is Parker split out over in front of the Greenbrier bench. Officials still trying to get things sorted out. With 6:12 to go in the first half, Greenbrier leads 14-13. Unsportsmanlike against Greenbrier. 15-yard action down to the 32-yard line. Shook from the shotgun. Sunday's in there with him. On the backfield on his right side. 3 wide out here to the left, the wide side of the field. Shook, senior, right-hander. Rough night tonight. He's had 3 straight completions, though. He's going to try Justin. He gets it, cuts back to the right 30. 25 down to the 22-yard line. Good run for Sunday. 24, excuse me. So an 8-yard pickup for Sunday. His 4th carry. He's got 30 yards. Green back in, Sunday out. Devin's going to get with Coach Jones at halftime. Stick around. Second down and a short 2 at the Greenbrier 24-yard line. Bulldogs on the move here late in the second quarter. Shook split out. Sandifer in the shotgun. Tony's got it. Flags fly. They're going to call motion. Sandifer still on his feet down to the 10-yard line, but this one's going to come back.
Tony Sandifer on the carry. There is a flag on the play.
Bulldogs started a little early on that one.
I thought it might have been a dead ball. 5-yard variety.
Oh, they're talking.
Illegal procedure. So second down and 7. Move the ball back to the 29. Greenwood at the Greenbrier 29. So a 14-yard run negated that time.
First penalty on the Bulldogs tonight.
Well, I know we had the pass interference.
Missed that one. Can't get anything by you, can it? That wasn't even a penalty.
I agree with you.
Shouldn't count that one.
Back to conventional formation with Shook in the shotgun. 3 receivers out here to the wide side on the left. Shook's got it. Another motion. Parker went that time, and the wheels that fell off of both of these football teams. Greenbrier did it earlier. Now the Bulldogs, another 5-yard penalty. Second and 12. Move it back to the 34. And we've got kind of it's a mix of receivers and linemen and running backs. And Mojo just hadn't quite got there yet. Coach platooning players in. Personnel looks a little different out there. And yet it's all the same people. It's a strange feeling so far. Green gets it. Has running room, busts out left side 30. Breaks the tackle to the 25 and out of bounds to the 23-yard line, so 9 yards. Third and 2.
A hard run by Mr. Green there.
And he's going to run harder. He's like, man, I got these little underclassmen coming in here and getting some of my playing time.
Motivation.
You betcha. Third and 1. They gave him 10 yards on that, down to the 23. So third down and 1.
Here we go again.
Money package to Sandifer back there at quarterback. Shook's wide out to the left. Tony's going to keep it dead ahead. First down, steps through past the 20. And they spot him right at the 20, so a 3-yard pickup for Tony and the chains move. First and 10, Greenwood.
Entire drive on the ground by the Dogs. 1 yard passing to Spencer on the first play, and then with 6 straight running plays with 2 penalties in there. So
7 carries, 57 yards for Sandifer. Again, money package is 2 rushing touchdowns. Again, Green moved early this time. There comes the flag. I thought they were going to throw it. That Travis Green just got going early, and he's done it. He did it a while ago, too.
Third penalty on this series.
Sunday in, Green out. Sandifer coming up hopping. He's had some problem with his ankle historically. We'll see what the verdict is out there. Shook back at quarterback. Connor Robinson, Blake Hasley near side. Seth Parker and Spencer Harris split out to the right. Spencer with only 2 catches and 12 yards. Shook's got to get number 2 the football. Now Blake Hasley goes over to the right with Harris and Parker. Sunday's in the backfield with Shook, who's in the shotgun. Shook looking to change the play. Play clock, plenty of time. 4 minutes, 12 seconds. Game clock on the move. 14-13 Greenbrier. First and 15. He gives no play action as he pulls it dangerously out from Sunday. Forward to the 21-yard line. He got 4 yards, did Shook. Woo!
Second and 11.
Yes, sir. Around the Devon.
Yeah, Tim, I tell you what, I was fooled on that play. I thought Sunday had the ball himself.
He pulled it real late there. Shook again from the shotgun. Twins to either side. He's looking to throw. Looking for Spencer. Pump fake. Now comes underneath. He's got 2 men there, but it's going to be Blake Hasley. Complete down at the 6-yard line. And a first down for the Bulldogs. A 15-yard pass and catch. What a throw from Tyler Shook.
How he threaded that one in there, I'll never know. But I'm telling you, that was tight coverage. And Tyler Shook threading a needle there.
And Connor Robinson is right in the vicinity, too. We almost threw his hands. The other receiver, good concentration from the sophomore Blake Hasley. First and goal, Greenwood at the Greenbrier 6-yard line. Shook from the shotgun. Cluster formation to the right side. Tyler, his money package. He's going to look to get in the end zone. Good block from Connor Robinson. And Shook goes in from 6 yards. And the Bulldogs take the lead back. And a 2-point try coming up. Shook's third carry for 18 yards and a touchdown. 3:23 to go. And they're going to bring the extra point crew in. Just go ahead and kick it. Interesting. Devin, what do you think? Just too early to go for 2?
Yeah, I think you stick to the game plan here. You know, if you don't make it here, then you really kind of get behind the 8 ball. So I think it's a good move to go ahead and kick it here.
Hartness on for the PAT. Landon Williams, your hold. Harker usually does the deep snapping, and it is him. This one's better. It's up, and it is good. 20-14, Greenwood on top. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
You're listening to Greenwood Bulldogs football on KZKZ, Greenwood Fort Smith.
It certainly is nice to be able to listen to the Greenwood Bulldog football games on Spirit 106.3. It's all made possible by the Bulldogs Football Booster Club and sponsors of tonight's game. Why not tell the sponsors how much you appreciate them advertising during the games? It will help ensure future broadcasts of Greenwood Bulldog football. Won't you take a minute and say thank you to them for advertising during the games?
We're back at Smith Robinson Stadium. 3 minutes, 23 seconds left to go in the first half. The Greenwood Bulldogs get the lead back 20-14 on homecoming night. It's one of them deals. The coaches hate homecoming. You know, the distractions are terrible. And they get out of the pregame routine, especially somebody like Coach Jones, who says he don't care about jinxes. The only jinx he cared about was his old job. The guy at school up in Tulsa spelled Jenks. I said, well, I believe in jinxes. That's why I ask you the same questions every week for the last 6 years. Hartness on for the PAT. The kickoff. High end over end. We're going to be returned from Winston at the 8. 10 to the 15 to the 20. 25 down to the 28-yard line. Tackle there. Moore on the stop. Garrett Moore, special teams machine. He's in on about every tackle out there. So 1st and 10 for Greenbrier at their own 28-yard line.
Alma 18, Bologna 0.
We'll call it 29. Be closer to that yard line. 14-7 Ozark over Dover. Brooks coaching action. Another Greenwood alum, class of 99. Shotgun and motion came from Burcham. Screen pass again, Winston. That ball's loose. It's caught out of the air from Caster. He's at the 20, at the 15. Spins out of bounds at the 14. What a play from William Caster. And the Bulldogs are in business with the 3rd turnover of the night. Unbelievable.
The ball just kept getting tipped. Fantastic. Actually, the Greenbrier actually caught it, started running with it. Somebody popped it up in there and hit it again. William Caster grabbed it.
I don't think that Winston ever had possession. I would say it would be a fumble. An interception. I don't think he had possession.
Well,
he tipped it up, and the Greenwood player tipped it, and Caster got it out of the air. Interesting. Either way, it's a turnover. The Bulldogs got it 1st and 10 at the Greenbrier 13-yard line. Check that 14-yard line. Shook's out in the shotgun. Spencer's manned up over here near side.
Yeah,
here comes the hammer. Nope, they're going to try Green dead ahead. Hit immediately. The Bulls his way down to the 10. 4-yard pickup for Green. 2nd and 6 Greenwood at the Greenbrier 10-yard line.
Yeah, Spencer's got 4, 5, maybe 6 inches on his cornerback, so they do that again. You got to go to 2.
Well, they're going to move Connor Robinson over here and send Harris back over with Parker.
The wide side, yeah.
Sandifer's back in. That's good to see. He's over here with Connor Robinson, short side. Shook bringing Sandifer in motion. They play action to him, and Green goes dead ahead. Hang on to that football. My goodness. He carried it like a breadbasket out there. To the 9 he goes. 1-yard gain. 3rd and 5. Woo! 3rd turnover by Greenbrier.
2:20 and counting here in the 2nd quarter.
Greenwood leads 20-14, looking to extend this lead out more than 2 scores. Shotgun for Shook. 4 wide. He's going to throw this time. And underneath, he's got Green complete at the 5. Just a whole host of tacklers. Can't get to that 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's close.
He's a yard short. He got to the 5. 4-yard pickup. Green's 2nd catch of the night. Had an opening catch, 18-yarder. our first play.
They're going.
Fourth down, money package is 4th and 1 from the 5. Sandifer in at quarterback. He's got it going dead ahead. First down, just pushes the pile. He's going to have plenty of yards. He got to the 3. So a 2-yard pickup for Tony, and 1st and goal for Greenwood at the Greenbrier 3-yard line.
Tony Sandifer on the carry for the Bulldogs. Double back change.
Maybe the 4.
Well, they may have to measure.
The far side judge called it the 4. I'm going to give him 1 yard. Back that up. They're going to bring the chains out. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Welcome, Bulldog fans. Tonight's homecoming game is sponsored by the Health Depot. The Health Depot is your local pharmacy and more, offering Greenwood Bulldog items, many fine gifts, and delicious Bluebell ice cream. They are open 7 days a week with a convenient drive-through window and home delivery. So drop by anytime to get your Bulldog fanfare and support your team. Go Bulldogs! The Health Depot, much, much more than just a drugstore.
Smith-Robinson Stadium got it by an inch, or no, half an inch probably. Just by the nose of the football. 1st and goal, Greenwood at the Greenbrier 4.
Timeout.
Timeout called. Let's see who called it.
Greenbrier.
Let's take one with him nonetheless. Minute 38 to go in the first half. Greenwood 20, Greenbrier 14. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
We believe relationships matter.
Farmers Investment Professional, Kay Oliver, offers all the investment services you need right here at home.
The relationships we have with our customers is based on trust and an understanding of their financial needs. We're very happy to be affiliated with Investment Professionals Incorporated in order to offer solutions that will meet those financial needs. We offer advice, we offer answers. We help plan for tomorrow, today.
Member FINRA and SIPC.
We're back at Smith-Robinson Stadium. Let's go down to Devin Cochran.
Yeah, Tim, I tell you what, the inch is as good as a mile on that last carry there by Sandifer. And I tell you what, another thing with Greenbrier calling their second timeout, they only have one timeout. If and when after this touchdown, they get the ball back.
1st and goal, good point for the Bulldogs. At the 4-yard line, Sandifer in there at quarterback, money package, 3 receivers to the cluster on the left. Sandifer gets it, cuts right, or cuts left, back to the right, trying to get to that goal line, still on his feet, down to the 1. A rough 3 yards for Tony. 3 or 4 Panthers brought him down. Let's see if they gave him the 1. Just inside the 2. We'll call it the 1, a 3-yard pickup for Tony. 2nd and goal from the 1. Shook bebopping back in. See if they stay in the money package. Shook likes this. He can just go out there, split out, and hang out.
Absolutely.
Let them guys get beat up inside there. Nobody's even going to mess with him. Sandifer from the shotgun. Dead ahead, in for the touchdown. 1-yarder this time, 3rd rushing touchdown for Sandifer. And the Bulldogs up now by 12, 26-14. And the PAT coming up. Fantastic. We'll take it any way we can get it. All scores tonight on the ground. Shook's got 1. Sandifer's got 3. 4 rushing touchdowns on a night where Spencer Harris has got 2 catches for 12 yards. And a strange homecoming, but a good one so far because Spencer likes that scoreboard. Landon Williams the hold, a Parker snap, kicks a beaut. 27-14 for Greenwood on top. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
The Greenwood Bulldogs have a winning football team, and the families at Pro Insulation are proud to be a sponsor of the Greenwood Bulldogs. They want to extend their warmest wishes for another winning season. They'll be praying for them all season long and throughout the year. So keep up the good work, play hard, and let's have another successful year. God bless the Greenwood Bulldogs. The broadcast of these games is being made possible by the generosity of the folks like the families of Pro Insulation.
We're back at Smith-Robinson Stadium. 55 seconds left, first half. Greenwood leads now 27-14 over the Greenbrier Panthers. Little Derek Bashir down there, class of 89. Class of 49, 59, 69, 79, 89, 99, automobile. Isn't it a Johnny Cash song? You betcha. One piece at a time. All the alumni here from 9 graduating classes being honored tonight. A good crowd from the 49 contingent down here.
Absolutely.
All right. Hartness has got her teed up. He's up close like he's going to do the onside deal here. Maybe a sky kick. Let's see. He goes with the sky kick. Going to be fielded by an up back at the 27. And a good catch. He is drilled by Brody McCraney. But down he goes at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for Greenbrier. And, Devin, they can score quick.
Yeah, they certainly can. You definitely want to keep an eye on the receivers and don't let them get behind you. And like I said, they only got one timeout left.
So 53 seconds, 71 yards to pay dirt for the Panthers, and they come out 4 wide. Trips to the near side. Wide side of the field over here to the right. Burcham's in the shotgun. He's going to give up the middle to Winston across the 30, just pile drive. And the ball came out. Greenwood says they've got it. Let's see if they do. Haven't seen an official signal yet. They're going to say he was down, I guess. At the 33-yard line. I don't know who came out with the ball there. Voda came out with the ball. They're going to say Greenbrier's got it. Whew. They got a player down. And an injured Panther. Can't get a number. Well, let's take a 30-second timeout while we tend to the injured Panther. Greenwood leads 27-14. 41 seconds left here in the first half. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Elite Roofing is a locally owned roofing contractor that is a proud sponsor of the Greenwood Bulldogs. You know, if you're building a new home or maybe need a new roof on your existing home, Elite Roofing can take care of you. Elite Roofing is known for their dependability and reliability. Just ask any of their satisfied customers. They're licensed and insured. References are available upon request. If you need a roof, call your local roofing contractor, Elite Roofing, 478-8668. 478-8668.
Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC of Charleston, serving the communities of the River Valley since 1937, and a proud supporter of the Greenwood community, Greenwood Schools, and Greenwood Bulldogs. They are your hometown dealership, offering the largest selection of new Chevrolets, Buicks, and GMCs in the River Valley, making your experience more convenient and affordable. Visit the large showroom or shop online at huggm.com. Hug Chevrolet Buick GMC, continuing the hometown experience in Charleston. GMC, they are professional grade.
We're back at Smith Robinson Stadium, 2nd down and 5. Greenbrier keeps the ball at their own 33. They've got 41 seconds left. They'll wind the clock after injury here. Quickly, the Panthers come to the line. 4 wide trips out here to the right, the wide side. There's the big man, Justin Head. And why he doesn't get the football or play, I still don't know. They're going to give it to the don't play action. They go on a little tunnel screen. And Tony Sandifer sniffs it out. It is complete to Joe Olikin. Sandifer was there, lost on the play back inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So 3rd and 9 coming up, clock moving. And Coach Tribble, if I was him, I'd just go to the halftime. Yep, take my lumps. That is it. They're not going to run another play. I don't blame them. So Greenwood leads here at halftime, 27-14 at homecoming. An off and on first half and a turnover laden. Really, Greenbrier with 3 turnovers. Helping the Bulldogs stay in this football game. Devin's going to get with head football coach Rick Jones here in a minute. We'll see what the top dog has to say about a first half of play with a 27-14 lead. He's over here by the bench, Dev. Okay. Dr. Sean McDougall in the house. I'm not sure what class he was in. We'll see if we can get a year him and another alumni. Let's go down to Coach Rick Jones.
Coach, I tell you what, your defense was able to create a couple of turnovers, and your offense took advantage of them.
Well, it really was an opportunistic half, that's for sure. Our defense got some turnovers. They're a good football team. They moved it on us well and did some things defensively to stop us. So we're going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime, come back and play better. But I was pleased the way our defense got the ball for us a couple times.
Good luck in the second half.
Okay, and, you know, and when Coach said in the pregame that in the years past they've turned it over, they've played us well, but have just turned the ball over. And he said this year in the first 5 games they were 4-1. They haven't turned it over as much, but tonight it's been that 3 turnovers in the first half, and the Bulldogs lead 27-14 homecoming here tonight at Smith Robinson Stadium. Let's take a timeout and come back with some halftime numbers. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
The Health Depot, sponsor of tonight's game, is your hometown pharmacy and more. With familiar faces and expert service, they are there for you 7 days a week. Stop in and browse, drive through, or have it delivered. The Health Depot, your hometown store, offers care for your entire family. In-store charge accounts, gifts, balloons, and the down-home goodness of Bluebell ice cream. The Health Depot, much, much more than just a drugstore.
Farmers Bank is very involved with the community.
Teresa Lowe talks about Farmers Bank's commitment to your hometown.
We have a community room that we allow our customers or members of the community to use. We have so many customers that come in here, and one of the first things they tell us is, we chose Farmers Bank because they're so active in the schools, and we want to be a part of Farmers Bank just because we appreciate what they do for the community. Our customers are not just customers, they're our friends and neighbors.
Member FDIC.
Finding access to a bank with the personal service Shelter Insurance agents are famous for is easy, once you know where to look. It's right under the Shelter Insurance sign. Ask your agent to fill you in on Shelter Bank's high-rate CDs and money markets, plus its competitive rates for home and car loans. Or check out our rates online at shelterbank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
See Phil Hicks for a free insurance review at 1740 West Center in Greenwood.
Tonight's game is sponsored by the Health Depot. The Health Depot is ready to serve your entire family 7 days a week with friendly faces offering expert service. Your stop for prescriptions and medical equipment like oxygen, hospital beds, lift chairs, canes and crutches, wheelchairs and more. They can do it all. The Health Depot, much, much more than just a drugstore.
The Greenwood Bulldogs have a winning football team, and the families at Pro Insulation are proud to be a sponsor of the Greenwood Bulldogs. They want to extend their warmest wishes for another winning season. They'll be praying for them all season long and throughout the year. So keep up the good work, play hard, and let's have another successful year. God bless the Greenwood Bulldogs. The broadcast of these games is being made possible by the generosity of the folks like the families of Pro Insulation.
You don't have to go to Mexico for great authentic Mexican food. It's just around the corner at La Fiesta Restaurant. Everything the true Mexican food lover can want. Burritos, enchiladas, chili rolanos, and much more. And best of all, it's all made fresh when you order by people who know what Mexican food should taste like. La Fiesta Restaurant on Center Street in Greenwood. Visit them today or call ahead and get it to go at 996-0455. La Fiesta Restaurant, Greenwood's very own taste of Mexico. Enjoy it today.
We're back at Smith Robinson Stadium. And the award-winning Greenwood High School marching band on the field. It's homecoming for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Paige Passmore. Excuse me. Your queen tonight. She's happy right now, 27-14. She's happy the rain's gone. You know, you worry about Coach Jones's tenure since he's been here. We're in his sixth season. One game has rained at Huntsville there in 04, his first year, and he thought for sure tonight was the night. You know, we're going to have a soggy homecoming, and the alumni's coming in. The queen's going to get her makeup's going to run, and what do you know? The clouds part. Coach Jones dials up another sunny night. Can you have a sunny night?
The moon may be out here at 12, but you couldn't ask for a better weather night for football. It's, temperature-wise, you're getting down in there where the kids really like it. You know, in the hot games, they overheat and hyperventilate and all that stuff. But good first half of football. That, you know, we kind of want to know what Greenbrier had. We got a good dose of what they had there. We know they got one big running back, and they do have a good quarterback that can wait for the man to break open late. But good test there for the Bulldogs already in the first half.
Well, and they've got the big receiver, too. That Justin Head kid actually comes out of the slot back that's been killing us on the little end-around run, 6'2", 245. And I heard him talking to a Greenbrier representative here in the press box, and he thought he was a junior. So,
Greenbrier had 7 possessions there in that first half. 3 turnovers, 2 fumbles, and an interception, and an over on downs. They got it down to the Greenwood 29. Went for it, didn't make it. But, you know, you take away a couple of them turnovers there, and this ball game's probably tied, or they may be ahead. But quickly, here's some stats. Greenbrier, 176 yards passing, 65 yards rushing, a total of 241. They had 12 first downs, 3 turnovers. They had 4 penalties for 30 yards. Greenwood, 83 yards passing. I think I had him 7 of 12 for 87, so we're close. Rushing yards, 136 for a total of 219. Greenwood did have 14 first downs. And the key stat here on this whole page, 0 turnovers. And I'm sure Coach Jones is not real happy with the 4 penalties for 25 yards, but the key stat on that page there is 0 turnovers for Greenwood, and that's basically the difference in this first half, as they lead 27-14.
Sandifer offensively leading with 10 carries and 62 yards, 3 touchdowns, 5, a 2, and a 1-yarder. You get us down there in the money package, and even back to the Zindelar days, it's tough to stop the Bulldogs down there inside the 5 when they go to that money package. But Tony's been having a good night so far on the ground. Green's had a good night as well. 8 carries, nearly 50 yards. Sunday has had a good night. Excuse me. 30 yards on 4 carries. Shook actually has the other rushing touchdown for Greenwood. He's got 18 yards on 3 carries. And also Blake Hasley's got a 1 carry for 14 yards. And then an unsportsmanlike penalty on the end of that gave him another 15. So only call it a 29-yard run, but nonetheless.
Greenbrier come in here. First thing good happens to them. They get the toss, elect to receive, take the opening kickoff. Didn't advance it because it went in the end zone. Started on 20, run 3 plays, and get it out to 39 and fumble. Oh no! So 3 plays later, Sanford goes in for the run 5 yards out, and it's 7-0. Just as you look up the scoreboard, and your coach Tribble, and you're saying, oh no. But they settled down there in the next series and went 7 plays and went 80 yards and scored, tied it up. And then Greenwood went over downs and they punted. They went over downs, and here's Sanford with a 2-yard run to making it 13-7. And then Shook goes in with 6 yards out on a run. Sanford goes in from 1 yard out, and you got 3 turnovers, and that's basically the first half. So both coaches in there probably racking their brains over there. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, ifs, ands, and buts. But well, I'm telling you, that turnover there, those 3 turnovers, basically the difference in this ball game.
Well, that's a humongous stat, but I've got one that's going to wow you even more than that. Spencer Harris, 2 catches for 12 yards. I mean,
we need to call the paper.
And Coach always will tell you, you take what the defense gives you. Last week, Harrison dropped 6 defensive backs. And so we ran the ball a lot on them. And then I say that, and while Shook's throwing for 300 yards in the first half, but we got the running game going. They had to kind of back up and punt and change their defensive scheme. And then once you do that, when you commit to trying to stop a little bit of a run against Greenwood, you're in deep trouble. And so you tip your hat to Coach Tribble. He's going to defend the pass. He's not going to let Spencer Harris beat him.
Right.
And that's his game plan coming in, and he's sticking to it.
Well, how often do you see Greenwood with 136 yards rushing on 83 yards passing? So I agree, that's his philosophy. And Coach Jones alluded to it. If they do drop back and you can't run the ball, and you're in trouble. So fortunately, Greenwood's had a little bit of success on the ground tonight with 136 yards rushing. And if we wouldn't have had that, this would have been a little nail biter. I was telling Jerry Cecil at halftime. He's like, man, I'm worried. I said, well, we'll be all right. But they have some athletes like they didn't have in the past. They've never had a big running back like that. They've had fast, shifty ones. Was it Justin Maxfield?
Yeah, Maxfield, yep.
Maxfield. Yep. But this kid here is huge, ginormous, Peyton Hillis type. But I'm sure Greenwood's defense in there at halftime saying, what are we going to do different? I know I agree with Devin. They've got to get pressure on that quarterback because I think you give him a lot of time. He's very patient and makes a good decision with the ball.
And they have done that. They went to that and started bringing pressure. We've seen Helms with 2 big sacks, a forced fumble, and a picked up the fumble recovery, all in one little package there. Had a sack earlier in the first quarter. And so defense holding their own, 27-14. Greenwood leads here at halftime. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back, choke down some more pizza, and get ready for second half action. It's homecoming here at Smith Robinson Stadium. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
The friendly staff of the Health Depot understands that some days there just isn't enough time, and that's why they offer a convenient drive-through window. Call ahead, and they will have your prescriptions ready for easy pickup. While you're there, why not try a homemade waffle cone filled with the good taste of Bluebell ice cream? Your hometown pharmacy, open 7 days a week. The Health Depot, a proud sponsor of tonight's game.
According to Denise Kohler, Farmers Bank has all the bells and whistles you'll ever need.
Farmers Bank is on the cutting edge of technology. You name it, and we've got it. Online banking, automatic bill pay, cash management for businesses, internet cafes in all locations, identity theft protection. But best of all, when you call Farmers Bank, a real person answers.
Member FDIC.
The Greenwood Bulldogs have a winning football team, and the families at Pro Insulation are proud to be a sponsor of the Greenwood Bulldogs. They want to extend their warmest wishes for another winning season. They'll be praying for them all season long and throughout the year. So keep up the good work, play hard, and let's have another successful year. God bless the Greenwood Bulldogs. The broadcast of these games is being made possible by the generosity of the folks like the families of Pro Insulation.
Ronald Reagan Realty wants to congratulate the Greenwood school teachers for helping to make Greenwood one of the top 4 schools in Arkansas. If you would like to be a part of this great town, why not visit Ronald Reagan's newest subdivision in Greenwood, King Mountain Estates, located across from the junior high on Highway 10. Model homes are open daily. King Mountain Estates is affordable luxury living with prices between $120,000 and $180,000. Call Ronald Reagan Realty today at 452-HOME.
It's back to school time again, and your Verizon Wireless authorized retailer has some great deals for you. Buy a BlackBerry Storm from Verizon Wireless and get a BlackBerry free. Don't wait. Switch to America's most reliable wireless network today. Stop by and get this great back-to-school offer at Russell Cellular Verizon in Greenwood. Call 996-6110. Activation, early termination, and other fees apply. Coverage details at VerizonWireless.com. Greenwood Physical Therapy Center is proud to support Greenwood schools. Locally owned and operated by Greenwood graduate Dr. Patrick McLean. Greenwood Physical Therapy Center has been serving Greenwood and the surrounding area since 2003, offering treatment for orthopedic, sports, spine injuries, and more. Greenwood Physical Therapy Center is the clear choice for your therapy needs. Call Dr. McLean at 996-5078 or visit their clinic located near the golf course. Greenwood Physical Therapy Center. Convenient, caring, committed.
We're back at Smith Robinson Stadium. Mazzio's Pizza. Mazzio's Pizza. Woo. 27-14 Greenwood leads at halftime. At homecoming. Mr. Cochran's come up here to warm up a little bit.
Warm up.
Yeah, come up here to defrost, if you will. So it's a bit chilly. It's kind of one of those tweener nights, you know. You don't want to really wear the heavy stuff, but light stuff kind of chills you a little bit, like coat and whatever. But I tell you what, great crowd. I tell you what, it's been one of the most boisterous crowds, if you will. The foot stomping a couple of times, and it's good to see.
Alumni in town. They're, like you said, they're trying Didier's first game in a while. He's probably trying to figure out all the nuances of what to do and when to yell and when to scream. But my tip to anybody that's in the stadium, maybe listening for the first time, when the yellow flag comes out against Greenwood, just scream. That's the best time to do it. Just call the ref a dirty name or something.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And there's a couple of opportunities for that in the first half. But I'll tell you one thing we didn't talk about, I don't know if y'all could see it from up here when Greenbrier's last touchdown, quarterback little sneak there around the end. If the NFL, we had instant replay, they would have played the next down because he didn't get in. He took a knee before he got to the goal line. I mean, it's one of those phantom double play kind of calls. I mean, he should have got in and could have got in easy, but he didn't make it in. As he slid a little early on that deal there. But anyway, it is what it is. And I tell you what, this has been actually a pretty good play first half. There's been a little jawing back and forth on that unsportsmanlike penalty over there on the sideline. I know the officials have been fairly lenient with Greenwood. Evidently, there's been a lot of jawing going on there, and they've kind of scolded them a little bit. But I guess they clued that into the far sideline officials. He was quick to flag them for the unsportsmanlike. So, anyway, it's interesting first half. Stuff you see down on the sidelines that you guys aren't necessarily privy to up here in the stands. But great first half, and I look for Greenwood to take this first half kickoff, and if they go down and score here, then all of a sudden you're up 20 and pretty much take all the momentum away.
Well, and if you're a proponent for deferring the opening coin toss, here we are. You're down 13 and we're getting the ball back. The coach will tell you there's a chance you might have the last possession in the first half, but if you defer, you're getting it the first possession of the second half. So the odds are, in your favor to defer. And you saw Coach Tribble say, we're going to get it and run it down your throat. He probably was right to make a statement because their offense has been pretty solid, but darn turnover got him, like Kevin said.
Yeah, what I would do here if I was a Greenbrier, I'd onside kick. I'd risk it. Well, if you're Greenwood one more possession, you get up 3 scores, you're in a world of hurt.
That's right. I mean, and the kicker doesn't seem to kick it too deep anyway, so you're really not losing that much in field position, and who knows what happens, you know. At this point, you got to take a chance and get the momentum back.
What was it last year? Greenwood come out of the second half and onside the first 2 kickoffs and got them against Bologna.
It was something
and it turned the game.
Right. Actually, I've almost thought they might try it tonight because just the formation that Greenbrier has on their front line on the kickoff, they've got one guy over here on this side, and looks like they could do a bull rush and take care of him with 2 of their blockers, and there wouldn't be anybody else but Greenwood to get hold of the ball.
Let Peyton Hillis form a wedge by himself and run down there and knock some heads.
I'm telling you, that Justin Head kid is humongous. I don't know why. I mean, down there you're talking about the kids maybe took a knee early on the goal line for them, their quarterback. I just get into that. We're not stopping that kid. He will not gain 1 yard. I mean, if you got 3rd and 1 or 1st and goal to 1, there's no chance I don't give him that ball.
He's going to get it.
Good night. He's humongous.
It almost makes you wonder if he's not a cousin or something to Peyton, because obviously in the Conway area, and we're in 22, and I tell you what, he's a stud. There's no doubt about it.
He definitely is a stud. We'll take a timeout and come back and get ready for second half action. The Greenwood Bulldogs lead here at home at homecoming, 27-14 over the Greenbrier Panthers. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Welcome, Bulldog fans. Tonight's homecoming game is sponsored by the Health Depot. The Health Depot is your local pharmacy and more, offering Greenwood Bulldog items, many fine gifts, and delicious Bluebell ice cream. They are open 7 days a week with a convenient drive-through window and home delivery. So drop by anytime to get your Bulldog fanfare and support your team. Go Bulldogs! The Health Depot, much, much more than just a drugstore.
Life can be a real balancing act, can it? And the more things are up in the air, the more you want them under control. That's where Shelter Insurance comes in. We insure your car, home, and life. We take care of the business of life so you can concentrate on something more important, enjoying your life. Interested? Visit shelterinsurance.com. Seek shelter today.
See Phil Hicks for a free insurance review at 1740 West Center in Greenwood. The Greenwood community and the Bulldogs are a special combination. Tonight, our community is being represented by some of the finest young people in America. They're playing on the football field, marching in the band, and cheering on the sidelines. The following sponsors are proud of all of you and proud to have helped make this broadcast possible. Hug and Haul Equipment, Edmondson Steel, and Holmes Erection.
There are plenty of ways to get from point A to point B. And Shelter Insurance has covered plenty of miles in cars and drivers since 1946 with a combination of competitive rates, helpful agents, and speedy claim service. Truth is, we like knowing we have you covered, so you can just sit back and enjoy the ride. Shelter Insurance. Seek shelter today at shelterinsurance.com.
See Phil Hicks for a free insurance review at 1740 West Center in Greenwood.
Ronald Reagan Realty wants to congratulate the Greenwood school teachers for helping to make Greenwood one of the top 4 schools in Arkansas. If you would like to be a part of this great town, why not visit Ronald Reagan's newest subdivision in Greenwood, King Mountain Estates, located across from the junior high on Highway 10. Model homes are open daily. King Mountain Estates is affordable luxury living with prices between $120,000 and $180,000. Call Ronald Reagan Realty today at 452-HOME.
Loans are a very important part of the financial services we offer at Farmers Bank.
Loans play a vital part in Farmers Bank's success. Jim Cunningham is ready to make them.
We offer all types of loans: home, auto, commercial, personal, farm, and also student loans. And our rates are competitive. Ask anybody. If somebody needs a loan, Farmers Bank can help.
Member FDIC.
We're back at Smith Robinson Stadium. Greenwood Bulldogs lead 27-14. Just about underway here in the second half. See Todd Basham down there, class of 90. See Michelle Franks. I don't know married name. Michelle Franks, Marla Hanneman, Shauna Pierce. class of 89. Homecoming, Joseph Carter here, one of my classmates, 92. Of course, Dane Burgess, Burgess Communications, your authorized AT&T wireless dealer. Dane is a 1980 graduate, maybe, I believe.
I'm thinking 1980. Now, he may kill me.
His wife, Tara's a 1990 graduate. So, Dane Burgess, your authorized AT&T wireless dealer, 350 West Center in Greenwood, 2700 South Zero in Fort Smith. I want to thank the Health Depot, Miss Kelly Griffith-Henning, manager down there, if you will, here in Greenwood, Health Depot. The game sponsor for tonight. Thank you to the folks at Health Depot for all their help with the Greenwood football program. Blaine Gillum.
Slab. There's Slab in the flesh right there.
Fantastic.
Well, he was a player back in the day.
What a deal. Bulldogs are going to get this football to start the second half.
Scoring updates. I had Side Alma 26, Bologna 7, CAC 13, Harrison 9, Morrilton 12, Siloam 0. Yes. Ozark still 14-7 over Dover. Springdale 7, Southside 3. That's going to catch some eye popper. And Fayetteville, actually Northside closing the gap there, just trailed Fayetteville 14-17. I thank Brian Vaughn for providing some local scores for us. He does a fantastic job.
Yeah, GreenwoodDogPound.com. Get on the website there and check it out. The junior high details from last night's win against Van Buren Butterfield. The junior high boys, the ninth graders, stay undefeated, 6-0, leading the River Valley Conference.
35-14, I think, last night at Van Buren.
So, future still on par for the Bulldogs.
Oh, my gosh, we're being invaded. The 1987 grads. Mike Neighbors.
Dwight Bashir.
Shires.
That's two Fishers here tonight. You've got Derek and Dwight Bashir. I'm Doug, probably lurking around here somewhere.
I'm not sure where Neighbors is at. I thought maybe up around Cincinnati.
Xavier. Last time I heard he was Xavier, yeah.
Okay. Good to see Mike Neighbors. Basketball.
Arguably the best point guard we've had here at Greenwood.
I'd take him.
And we're about ready for football action here, second half. Sandifer and Blake Hasley back deep, standing across the 9. Tapley's got her teed up, and they go high, and Sandifer's going to get it at the 13. 15 to the 20, hard to the 25-30. Sutter steps to the 35, out to the 37-yard line. So a 24-yard return for Tony Sandifer, and Greenwood sets up shop there. 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Just underway, 27-14. Greenwood leads here, third quarter. I want to thank Elite Roofing, Shannon Gillum, his staff, class of 89. Dennis Joyce in here, number 1, class of 90. Love homecoming. All right, 1st down and 10. Sandifer comes in motion. Green goes in motion. Everybody's in motion.
Too many emotions at once.
I think they're waiting for the ball to get snapped, maybe. I don't know. So 5-yard penalty. That's about the 5th motion penalty?
Yeah, it is.
It's been a while. We had 1 pass interference.
That's the 4th.
Okay.
False start. Woo. Never have understood the false start. No, he did start. True start.
Shotgun for Shook this time. 3 receivers now out here to the near side, the left side. Greenwood heading towards the north end zone. We'll get the win there in the 4th quarter. Shook to throw. Looking out in the flat now. Tunnel screen to Harris. He's got it complete. 35, 40. Oh, just couldn't get loose. They got to the 42. They're going to get him to 43 on a great spot. So a 12-yard pickup for Spencer Harris. His 3rd catch of the night. Now he's got 24 yards. Look to see him get the football.
Being creative there to get the ball in his hands, I like it.
Sunday comes in at running back with Shook back there in the shotgun. They're over on the right hash. It's Harris, Sandifer, and Connor Robinson to the sideline on the near side. Parker split out to the right. This time Sunday gets it on 2nd and short. Spin move at the 45. 1st down to midfield. Breaks another tackle. And finally brought down at the Greenbrier 49-yard line. 8-yard pickup for the sophomore Justin Sunday.
Barry Sanders out there?
5'9", 150.
Fantastic.
Go down to Devin Cochran.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's good to have a bunch of running backs, and Greenwood certainly has that this year. They got plenty of guys put in there.
1st down, Hasley. Blake comes in motion from the left side. He has it on the end around to the right. Oh, my. 40, he's going. 30, to the 20, to the 10, the board. Whoa!
Excellent blocking on that right side, downfield. Receivers blocking, linemen blocking. I'm telling you, nobody touched him, and Mr. Hasley put the Jets on.
My goodness. 2 carries for 63 yards for the sophomore Blake Hasley, and the Bulldogs up now 33-14. Harker on to deep snap, and Landon Williams the hold, another sophomore there holding, and Austin Hartness, the 10th-year senior, the kick. Love it. Holds down, it's a beaut. 34-14, Greenwood up by 20. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
You're listening to Greenwood Bulldogs football on KZKZ, Greenwood, Fort Smith.
If you like listening to Greenwood Bulldog football on Spirit 106.3 and own a business, why not consider advertising during the games? You'll reach all the great folks who listen to Greenwood football games and be a part of the advertising family that helps make the broadcast of these games possible. You'll be investing in the youth of Greenwood and your business all at the same time. If you're interested, please call Billy Fuller for information. Billy's number is 883-6122. 883-6122.
We're back at Smith Robinson Stadium. 10 minutes, 58 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Greenwood leads 34-14. Let's go down to Devin Cochran with an Elite Roofing sideline report.
Yeah, Tim, I tell you what, that's exactly what you needed as a quick strike there by the Bulldogs, and that kind of put the game not out of reach about yet, as Greenbrier can certainly score quickly, but certainly feel a lot more comfortable about it at this point.
Well, a 57-second opening drive last week at Harrison to start the football game. That one took a minute 2. And the Bulldogs, how many yards? Where did we start?
37.
Okay.
63 yards in 3 plays. 49 of it by Mr. Hasley.
Woo. Blake Hasley.
I'm telling you, the blocking was phenomenal on that play.
And so Olakun and Winston back deep for Greenbrier. Maybe a deflator for the Panthers. Let's see. Hartness is kicked up, end over end, and fielded. He went into the end zone, but he caught it. He caught it in play. I don't know what the rule is. I asked Tony Sandifer about that, and I think he said if the ball breaks the plane, it'd definitely be a touchback, but I kind of thought there maybe the ball stayed out of the end zone.
I think he backed in there, backpedaled, breaks the plane on the 20.
First down, Greenbrier at their own 20. 4 wide for the Panthers. Trip receivers out here to the near side, with Justin Head out in the middle there of the other receivers. Shotgun for Burcham. Winston's back there with him. He gives to Winston dead ahead, 20, 25, down to the 27-yard line. 7-yard gain. Good run on first down, 2nd and 3. We're on the road next week at Vilonia, correct?
Yes, sir.
The dreaded Vilonia trip. Man, you got to go down there every other year, so 7:30 kickoff here and get ready for the Vilonia Eagles.
Second. New turf down there.
Woo. Maybe they're homecoming, too. 2nd down and 3. Winston again, hit right in the backfield, spins out of a tackle. And Moquette met him in the backfield, and he spun off of him out across the 30 and just over for a first down. Change the move for the Panthers.
Probably a live with some of these running plays while that clock marches when they get that change set. But Greenbrier's needing to get on the horse here. Clock's going to become a factor here before too long.
You know, and they had a lot of success throwing on us early, and they really kind of abandoned it and went to the run. I mean, I guess the pressure from our front 4 has been fantastic. Let's see what they do here. Burcham going to throw this time. Turns, looks back underneath Marco Voda. That's about the 5th drop ball that we've had for interception. And Devin, I guess that's one reason you abandoned it. We've jumped every route they've had since about middle of the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, they've certainly done a good job of adjusting from the, like I said, from the 1st quarter, and also I think they've run the ball here lately to kind of keep the pressure off the quarterback, keep the rush down.
4 wide now with trips out to the left. Ball middle of the field. One receiver over here near side on the Greenwood sideline. Burcham gives to Winston. He's hitting the backfield and dragged down. Great stop in there. Is that Tomlinson, 63? Yes.
Austin Tomlinson. Good tackle right there, I guarantee you.
3rd down and 10 coming up for Greenbrier. No gain on that play. Tomlinson, Helms, McLean, and Moquette up front. Green, McCutcheon, Voda, and then Kyle Simmons, Drew Hasley, Spencer Harris, and Tony Sandifer along your defensive backfield. 3rd and 10, Greenbrier from their own 30. 4 wide with trips over here to the near side. And Bertram's going to throw. Unloads, has a man wide open. Simmons put him down, but not after a first down. But after a first down, actually, to the 42-yard line. 12-yard gain.
Change the move.
9.5 to go, 3rd quarter. Bulldogs up by 20. A miss the PATs makes it 34-14.
Yeah, and the number 13 will start popping in your brain here to get the conference points. Greenwood maxed out the first 2 with 26.
Well, Coach talked about that last week against Harrison. You know, Tyus left his starters in. They kind of started clawing back, and the 13 number popped in his head.
Yep.
Uh-oh, here comes head in motion. Speaking of that, and he hit hard in the backfield. Spins out of a tackle from Boda. Rolls his way, still on his feet, down to the midfield stripe. Unbelievable. An 8-yard run.
He was stopped for a loss.
It took on Boda. A pretty good shot from Boda, as a matter of fact. Woo!
Telling you, it's Peyton Hill. It's all over again.
My goodness gracious. But right at the midfield stripe, favoring that left hash, heading left to right on your radio dial towards the south end zone. I just want to see a rematch of that. I want to see Boda get another shot of it. 22 came off real quick. Well, if he was want to catch his breath, I guess. Bertram's in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers over here to the right. Play action. Now screen pass and a wounded duck. And incomplete. 3rd down and 2 for Greenbrier right at the midfield stripe.
And it's a long 2. Big play here.
Yeah. See Andrea Stone, class of 92, lurking around down there. Andrea Hanna. Travis Sandifer down here in front of us. Him, of course, his mom, Mary Ann. Susan Eaford. Terry Smith, alumni. What was she, 80, 81? Well, how old is she? We'll bust her out.
You can do the math.
Okay. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Oh, no, another one in and out of the hands. This time Sandifer jumped on the route and incomplete. Looking for Tanner Howland, and it's 4th down and 2, and Coach Tribble's going to punt it away.
Smith's a 1980 grad.
Okay. One of her boys, Colt Rogers, down here in the house. Betcha. He graduated sometime in the 2000s. 4th down and 2 at the midfield stripe. That is Spencer Harris back at the 15.
Whistles blow. Officials may need a breather.
Reset the game.
Okay.
Play clock. Tyler Hardy to punt for Greenbrier. Clock moving, 8:24. Greenwood up by 20. Looking to get the ball back here on a punt. Harris back at his 14. Long time to get there. Snap made it in a rugby-style punt. He's going to get it away. Beauty. Got it away. High spiral. Spencer from the 6. 10, 15. Good block from Sandifer, 25. Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. 24-yard return for Spencer Harris. And the flag comes out real late. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
The Health Depot, sponsor of tonight's game, is your hometown pharmacy and more. With familiar faces and expert service, they are there for you 7 days a week. Stop in and browse, drive through, or have it delivered. The Health Depot, your hometown store, offers care for your entire family. In-store charge accounts, gifts, balloons, and the down-home goodness of Bluebell ice cream. The Health Depot, much, much more than just a drugstore.
Personal foul against Greenbrier. Number 18 was the guilty party. Didn't see what he did, but the referee was eyeing him the whole way through, and I was going to go back and tell him about it. Maybe just a little vocal, still complaining about it. The penalty moves the ball up to the 46-yard line. Greenwood 1st and 10 over here on the near hash. 4 wide. Here comes motion from Hasley. Again, nope, Shook pulls it this time. He's got running room 45. Break a tackle 40 down to the 37-yard line. 17 yards on the ground for Shook.
Another shoestring tackler, Mr. Shooks, would still be going.
Let's go down to Devin Cochran down there with all the medical staff.
Yeah, I tell you what, it looks like it faked out Blake there, too, as he kind of turned around after Shook took it out of his belly and kept on. So, interesting play. Worked out, though.
Greenbrier has 10 players. Here they come with 11.
Well, the guy that got the unsportsmanlike, the official, he finally come out. He's still jawing at that ref over from that far sideline. Not happy. It's Patrick Allen. Shook's got it nonetheless. This time he gives it to Hasley. He cuts upfield 40 to 30. Flag flies. That's going to be a hold on Connor Robinson about 50 yards behind the play. Now, you really can't complain about the flag. You got to wonder why he's holding out here as the play is going away from him. That's going to be the call. 7:53 to go, third quarter. It's 34-14, Greenwood on top. Homecoming, Miss Paige Passmore, your 2009 homecoming queen. And she's just happy it's not raining. Spent hours on her hair, I'm sure. All the homecoming royalty did. We'll try to bark out the homecoming royalty here next chance we get. Hasley comes out and Sandifer back in.
Where'd this drive start after the penalty?
Another personal foul. Offset the penalty. 46 is where after that penalty. Man, what a deal. Odd night out here. Shook from the shotgun. We're 4 wide. Green's up under, he's up behind the right guard now. Tomlinson over there. McCutcheon on that side. Looks like the wheels in it center. They just overloaded.
Oh, overloaded
to the right side. Okay.
Yeah.
Redding over here by himself on the left. Shook from the shotgun. Here comes Sandifer in motion. He gives to Tony around the right end. Can he cut up? Looks up field. Now goes 35 flag. Comes out another hold. This one's going to be on Seth Parker. Woo!
There's another flag. Flags everywhere.
And that's another one late coming in. This game is
getting a little chippy, isn't it, Tim?
You can't really say that the officials have lost control because they're just throwing flags left and right. I mean, it's got to be a vocal deal, I guess, and those are coming in so late.
Yeah, the last one was real late. I'm not sure what was going on there, but
let's see what the head referee's got up his sleeve.
It's holding on Greenwood.
Yeah, 2 penalties. We have a hold on the offense. We have a dead ball, unsportsmanlike, on the defense.
So net 5 for Greenwood.
They marched the 10 off. Now we're going back 15. So first down. And we're going down to the 29. So first down in the odd 2.
I don't get that unless the holding penalty was
it's spot foul. Right.
Okay, I got you.
Let's go out with Devin.
Yeah, Tim, evidently the Greenbrier guys are jawing quite a bit there, but it has been a strange series, that's for sure.
We've gone nowhere quickly. First down and 2. Love it. At the Greenbrier 29. Bulldogs have it 3 wide out here, excuse me, to the near side. Shook in the shotgun. Justin Sunday in there. Justin's going to get it 30. First down yardage. Falls forward to the 25-yard line. And the chains move. 4 yards. And I got lost in translation from any kind of stat offensively there in that whole penalty sequence. So I've missed about 15 yards here. Shook now from the shotgun. Empty backfield. Hasley comes in motion. Play action, and the whistle blows. Now what? First and 10. I don't think they were ready to snap it yet.
Okay.
7:34 to go, third quarter.
With the whistle blows, you can snap it.
34-14.
All right, let them play. Let's get this one over.
We're 4 wide. Shook in the shotgun. Twins to either side, and the football's favoring the right hash marks. Connor Robinson and Blake Hasley on the left. Spencer Harris, Parker, Seth Parker out to the right. They go overload this time to the left side. Sunday moves over to Shook's left. Shook's going to give it to Sunday around that right side. Looks upfield 20. Pulls over a man down to the 17-yard line. 8 yards for Sunday. That kid's on a mission.
He goes in a hurry and finishes with a flurry.
Now let's see. Let me give you 5'9", 150. He might be 5'8". I'll get him the 150.
Pick up of 8.
He's running as hard as their big bruiser. Second down and 2. Clock moving. Shook from the shotgun. Sunday again. Cuts upfield behind the block. 15. To the 10. To the 5. Bulls his way down inside. inside the 4 to the 3. Finally stood up there, but a 14-yard gain and first and goal for the sophomore, Justin Sunday, and the Bulldogs knocking on the door again. My goodness.
Fantastic. Well, I tell you, that hole up the middle was huge. That offensive line doing their job again this week. Tim, I think they get better every week.
Yes, sir. Here comes Sandifer in for the money package. Justin comes out, Green comes in. Shook over here. We're 4 wide, actually, not really the money package. Sandifer in the shotgun brings Connor Robinson in motion. He's going to try to run in behind Connor, get upfield. Tony can't. They couldn't get to the corner. Flag comes out. Let's wait on this call. The referee threw it. Illegal shift. Okay. So penalty on the play against the Dogs. Negates the loss of yardage on Sandifer's run. He lost 2. So if it negates the negative, would that be a positive? Go down to Devin Cochran for a math lesson.
That's exactly right, Tim. 2 negatives do make a positive.
Fantastic. Oh, we've got it all. Let's see. Damon Sadler will be proud. That's some ninth grade algebra there.
They declined it?
So they declined the penalty, so second and goal from the 2 instead of first down and still yet.
I got you.
So second and goal from the 5 on a 2-yard loss. Shook's back in at quarterback. He goes out in the flat, complete to Parker. Couldn't quite get in.
Down about the 2. Bring up third and goal from the 2. Greenwood up 34-14 with 6 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Let's see. Yep, down to the 2. So a 3-yard catch. Third and goal from the 2. Back to the money package we go. Shook wide to the left. Sandifer comes in at shotgun in the cluster formation right side. And a timeout called
equipment
for Greenbrier. It wasn't a timeout official's time.
Equipment repair.
5:38. Just cannot get a flow in this second half. Now we're ready. Sandifer from the shotgun. Looking to get in behind the bruiser. Now bounces out to the left. He's going to walk in for another touchdown. And a 2-yarder this time. It's the 4th rushing touchdown of the night for Tony. And the Bulldogs up now 40-14. 5.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Still down to Devin Cochran for a Hug Chevrolet sideline report.
Yeah, Tim, I tell you what, great job by the offensive line in that series. Obviously, there was about as many negative yardage and penalties, but offensive line has done a great job tonight. And actually, a nice article in the Southwest Times this week on Center Brian Lloyd. So good job by all those guys.
Sure was. Brian overcome some adversity as a young kid. And extra points up and good for Hartnett. Greenwood leads 41-14. Let's keep it right here.
Yeah, Tim, let's go over the homecoming court. The sophomore maids is Miss Olivia Foster and Elena Melton. Junior maid Miriam Foster. Junior maid Madison
Avalos.
I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Senior maid Bethany Hamilton. Maid of honor Kayla Thames. And as you mentioned earlier, the queen is Paige Passmore.
I want to say happy birthday to Mackenzie Lynch. Jay Lynch's daughter. One of our head honchos up at 106.3. So Mackenzie's in my son's kindergarten class. So have Josh slap her around Monday at school. Got on red the other day. Miss Janet Cox is his teacher. He got put on red.
No.
Yeah.
Well, he is a Terry.
And she actually said he was talking back to the teacher.
I find that hard to believe.
I do too.
I wonder how many paddlings, Sunrise Sunday School, Red Time, as the Terrys run havoc through this Greenwood public school system.
3-day suspensions, what have you.
Oh, no.
Hartness on for this sky kick. High, going to go to an up back over to 25, and fumbled. Gets bounces right back in his arm, and down he goes. He sure wishes that ball was still on the turf. Bulldog by Brody McCraney and Josh McCutcheon, Castor, and the running man Ben Richards down there with him too, Benji. They're going to give him the 23-yard line, so first and 10 for Greenbrier. 5:26 to go, third quarter. Bulldogs up 41-14. Shotgun for Burcham.
Becoming panic time for here for Greenbrier.
4 wide, 3 receivers to the near side. Bertram's got it. They're going to go play action, try Wentz down the flat. What a play from Marco Voda. Joe Olakun on the reception.
Nice little loss here, about 4 yards, Mr. Voda. He actually got there right when the ball got there. That was actually textbook.
Well, it was a fantastic catch from their receiver, too.
So good all around there.
2nd down and 14, ball back at the 20-yard line. We'll call it 2nd and 13. They've got to get just over the 33-yard line, long 13. 4:50 to go, 3rd quarter. 3 receivers out to the left, the wide side. Greenbrier heading left to right now. They're going to look to throw complete again to Olakun. He's got a few good yards this time out to the 30. 10-yard pickup. 3rd down, and 3 coming up for Greenbrier. Harris on the stop for the Bulldogs.
Alma 33, Bologna 7.
Woo. The Maridale's on the move over there. Going to move to 3-0 in conference.
Had a salesman come in from Kansas City this week, and he actually bought an Airedale Terrier.
Interesting. Never seen one, I guess, live.
8 weeks old.
5 wide. They're going to go again to Olakun, and again. Hey, I tell you, Devin, as good as 22 is at running the football, that's twice Voda's whooped him on a block out there.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I tell you what, it's fun to watch the 2 good players like that go at it, and certainly that head-on collision earlier in the game, you don't see that happen very much against Marco, and it's kind of inspired him, if you will.
No doubt. So punt time again for the Panthers. As Tyler Hardy backs up to punt, Harris stands at his 31, awaiting the kick. We saw him rugby style last time. Let's see what they try this time. Greenwood expecting possible fake. Bad snap, another rugby style. This one's a wobbly high kick. Peter, get out of the way. Bulldogs scatter. Gets the Greenwood bouncing down at the 42. Let's take a timeout. 3:16 to go in the 3rd quarter. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
The Greenwood Bulldogs have a winning football team, and the families at Pro Insulation are proud to be a sponsor of the Greenwood Bulldogs. They want to extend their warmest wishes for another winning season. They'll be praying for them all season long and throughout the year. So keep up the good work, play hard, and let's have another successful year. God bless the Greenwood Bulldogs. The broadcast of these games is being made possible by the generosity of the folks like the families of Pro Insulation.
Sandifer went in motion, and they faked to him, and Shook gave it to Green up the middle. He's out into the 48-yard line, so a 6-yard pickup for Travis Green. Greenwood up 41-14, 3 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Homecoming here, Smith Robinson. Jeff Rickard down there, class of 89. See him in the house. Clock just methodically drifting away. Sunday coming back in for the Bulldogs offensively, giving Green a breather. I bet Green likes that. We've seen Green more on defense. He likes these underclassmen coming in and giving him a breather. Sunday gets it around the left end. He has a whole 45-40. Face mask. Woo! A nasty one, but Sunday with great yardage down to the 32-yard line, running the tightrope down here on this near sideline, and a 16-yard gain, and then 15 more on the back of that. Again, another penalty.
Well, that was vicious. I'm telling you, that's one in that can get hurt.
Woo. So add another 15 on this. That's the 2nd run in a row for Sunday that he's gotten a personal foul after the run. Goodness.
Morrilton up on Siloam, 18-13. Here's a final. The Charleston Tigers roll again, 35-14 over the Cedarville Pirates.
Yeah, big homecoming victory over there in Charlestown. All right, so we're 4 wide now. Shotgun for Shook. Sunday still in there with him on his right side. Ball moved down to the 17-yard line. 1st down for Greenwood. And Justin's going to get it again. Cuts back up against the grain into the hole. He's hit immediately. Going to give him maybe a yard. 2nd down and 9.
Harrison up on CAC, 16-13.
Where's that played at? Are they in Little Rock?
That's actually being played in Little Rock, yes.
2 minutes left, 3rd quarter. Shook from the shotgun. We go 3 wide out to the right side. That's the wide side of the field, heading towards the north end zone. Robinson split out to the near side. Green back there with Shook in the shotgun. High snap. It gives the Green dead ahead. He's across the 15 to the 13, 2 more yards. Check that, 3 more yards for Green.
Gain of 4 on the play. It'll be third down.
Excuse me. Oh. Down to the 13-yard line, 3rd and 6. 4 wide for the Bulldogs. Shook again from the shotgun. Shook's going to pull it and keep it. Hit hard spin. What a play from Tyler Shook. He's in for the touchdown. Unbelievable. 13-yard run. Shook's second rushing touchdown of the night. It took on a man in the hole. Spun off of him. What a run from Tyler Shook, the senior. Goodness gracious. It's 47-14, and now a 2-point try as an injured Panther down in the end zone. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Commitment is the key to success.
Stanhope Wilkinson, CEO of Farmers Bank, talks about old traditions.
My grandfather and father instilled values in their employees throughout the years that we instill in ours today. Those values are a hard work ethic, honesty, integrity, and a genuine commitment to serve. We're fortunate to have great employees and great customers. Hey, we are an old tradition for a new generation, and we're excited about the future.
Member FDIC.
Elite Roofing is a locally owned roofing contractor that is a proud sponsor of the Greenwood Bulldogs. You know, if you're building a new home or maybe need a new roof on your existing home, Elite Roofing can take care of you. Elite Roofing is known for their dependability and reliability. Just ask any of their satisfied customers. They're licensed and insured. References are available upon request. If you need a roof, call your local roofing contractor, Elite Roofing, 478-8668, 478-8668.
The University of Arkansas Fort Smith is the place to be for your education. UA Fort Smith offers more than 30 bachelor's degrees, professors who know your name and care about your success, progressive facilities, and innovative classrooms, not to mention the millions awarded in scholarships last year. Call 1-888-512-5466 to speak with an advisor or check out uafortsmith.edu. UA Fort Smith. What are you waiting for?
We're back at Smith Robinson Stadium, 47-14, Greenwood on top. Looking to go up 35. Is that 35 right here? Yes, sir. Okay. Coach looking to punch the clock. A 2-point try coming up, and it is it's Patrick Allen, the injured Panther. He's still down over here in the north end zone. Let's go down to Devin Cochran. Nice little spin move there from your son-in-law.
Yeah. I tell you what, it was a good move. Kind of kept his balance, and Tyler can run. He just doesn't get to show off those legs too often, but he can run, and that's definitely a good plus to have for the Bulldogs. And we've still got an injured player here on the field. Looks like Coach is going to try to put this one away here with
get
the
up by
2-point
35,
try.
get the clock running here with 1:22 left in the third.
I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and pay some more bills and take another quick timeout with 1:22 to go third quarter. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Farmers Bank started on a shoestring here in Greenwood in 1907.
Ed Wilkinson, president, reminisces about Farmers Bank's history.
My grandfather, W.N. Wilkinson, put up everything he owned to organize Farmers Bank. He had the vision of what it would take to be a successful bank in this community. The first deposit was 38 cents, and we closed the business day with a profit of 83 cents. Farmers Bank has a rich history and a bright future.
Member FDIC.
We're back at Smith Robinson. Coach Jones moves the ball over here to the left hash. We're going to try this 2-point try and see if we can get this clock punched and go up 35. And 3 receivers out to the right, the wide side of the field. Shook's in the shotgun. Green's with him. Spencer Harris near side by himself. Do you try a little quick slant to Spencer? Let's see what Shook's got up his sleeve. Looking Spencer's way. There it is. That little flag route. My goodness. It's textbook right there. The 2-point try is good.
Too easy.
49-14. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
There are plenty of ways to get from point A to point B. And Shelter Insurance has covered plenty of miles in cars and drivers since 1946 with a combination of competitive rates, helpful agents, and speedy claim service. Truth is, we like knowing we have you covered, so you can just sit back and enjoy the ride. Shelter Insurance. Seek shelter today at shelterinsurance.com.
See Phil Hicks for a free insurance review at 1740 West Center in Greenwood.
So with 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the third quarter, this homecoming crowd thinking they've seen enough. 35-point lead for the Bulldogs. 3 for 3 now in mercy rules in conference for Greenwood. Let's go down to Devin Cochran for a Health Depot sideline report.
Yeah, Tim, as we got a couple of seconds here, I want to invite everybody to come out to Hugs Chevrolet, see the new GMC Terrain, 2010 GMC Terrain, small SUV, sister to the Chevrolet Equinox. We have one of those as well, just came in this week. White, LTZ, navigation, and the like. So if you're looking for a new 2010 Chevrolet Equinox or GMC Terrain, come see us at Hugs Chevrolet in Charleston, Arkansas.
You betcha. Class of 08, Amy Baroda in the house, Jackie Studevant.
It's a huge turnout tonight for homecoming, one of the biggest I remember. Looks like Dewey Skaggs has seen enough. He's getting up.
It's probably Dewey's bedtime. 9:37.
Yeah, 9:30 is his bedtime.
Hartness and Sky kick is away. Fielded at the 17 to the 25-30. A good run out to the 33-yard line. I believe that was Olikin on the return. And the Bulldogs up 35 points, and this clock is fixing to take off. Starter still in for Greenwood. You'll start seeing mass substitutions for the Bulldogs here shortly. All the starters still in for Greenbrier. It's going to be Burcham in the shotgun. 4 receivers. He's got 3 out here to the wide side. Greenbrier's got a good ball club, guys, and they're 2-0 and 4-1 coming in. It wasn't a fluke. They just hit a buzzsaw, and turnovers have killed them. Winston gets it. Tomlinson brings him down across the 35. He got the 37-yard line. Voda and Moquette also in there with Austin. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. Third quarter winding down here, 45 seconds. As that's Pritchie, Jacob Pritchie checked in now, giving Harris the breather and to close the book on Spencer tonight. Motion now from Justin Head. He's going to get it around the left end and watch him go. 40. That time just to the 42-yard line, maybe 43, about a yard shy, 3rd down. Castor coming in for Greenwood. That dude is a truckload.
Yeah, you kind of saw Greenbrier's dauber go down there as Greenwood opened up this third quarter there, 3 plays going 63 yards. And their dauber's still down. This is the end of the third quarter.
That's going to be it. 49-14, Greenwood on top. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Tonight's game is sponsored by the Health Depot. The Health Depot is ready to serve your entire family 7 days a week with friendly faces offering expert service. Your stop for prescriptions and medical equipment like oxygen, hospital beds, lift chairs, canes and crutches, wheelchairs and more. They can do it all. The Health Depot, much, much more than just a drugstore.
Ronald Reagan Realty wants to congratulate the Greenwood school teachers for helping to make Greenwood one of the top 4 schools in Arkansas. If you would like to be a part of this great town, why not visit Ronald Reagan's newest subdivision in Greenwood, King Mountain Estates, located across from the junior high on Highway 10. Model homes are open daily. King Mountain Estates is affordable luxury living with prices between $120,000 and $180,000. Call Ronald Reagan Realty today at 452-HOME.
Bancorp South Performance Banking combines your checking account and your savings account to increase your financial performance. You get a host of free banking tools and a free automatic savings plan that can help you build your savings $600 yearly. Plus, you can earn bonus rates for both savings and checking. It's like turbocharging your banking. Learn more at bancorpsouth.com. Bancorp South, right where you are. Certain prerequisites must be met to earn bonus rates and to receive free bill pay. Visit your local Bancorp South office and review your account information statement for more details. Member FDIC.
We're back at Smith Robinson Stadium, and Greenbrier had a 3rd and 1 at the 43, and Damian McLean came flying in and stopped Winston for a loss back to the 42 now, so 4th and 2. Great defensive play from Damian McLean. As Dustin Grimmel comes in, going to give Voda the rest of the night off. Great game from Marco Voda, the junior. 4 wide, 4th down, trips out to the far side, the wide side of the field. Greenbrier heading to the north end zone now. Play action, looking to throw. Has a man open. Wow, what a catch. Got in behind Connor Robinson on pretty good defense, but the chains are going to move to Tanner Howland to the Greenwood 44-yard line. Hunter Daggett coming in, closing the book on Damian McLean. Good night up front for Damian. Hunter, 6'1", 199, senior. First down, Greenbrier at the Greenwood 44. Shotgun with twins to either side now, a 4-receiver set. Winston's back there with Burcham. He's looking to throw. Pump fake now unloads. It is tipped up in the air, and who's coming down with it? Looked like Drew Hasley had a beat on it.
Greenbrier got it.
Maybe a Greenbrier player. Wow. At the 31-yard line, so chains are going to move again.
That ball went 25 feet in the air.
Great concentration from a Panther out there. Didn't see who caught it. 49-14. Greenwood up by 35. Sportsmanship rule invoked. Greenbrier comes out with trips to the left, the wide side, at the Greenwood 32. First down in the shotgun for Burcham. Looking to throw, now unloads down the middle, just in and out of the hands of Olakun. Second down and 10. And Devin, you got to wonder, they abandoned this right here. They had success early, and now they're going back to throwing it, moving down the field.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Tim, actually that one right there may have scored if the number one catches the ball there. Because I tell you what, this quarterback, for being a sophomore, he's a good hand. Yeah. And there'll be something to be reckoned with the next couple of years.
Sure. Second and 10. Shotgun. Let's play action to the number one player. What a catch that time from Tyler Hardy. And then a great tackle was that Simmons, who just kind of grabbed the shoulder pad on the way by and held on, slowed him up, and he got down to the 25. But 7-yard pickup could have been more than that. 3rd and 3. Third down and 3. Nine and a half to go. 4 wide shotgun for Greenbrier. Winston's back there with Burcham. Going to play action, rolling out, and just overthrows his man. I can see it from here, looking for Olakun again. But Krimmel was in good pursuit there defensively. McCraney coming in. Brandon Bourgeon coming in. Riggs in there up front for the Bulldogs. Substitutions now. 4th and 3. Greenbrier going to go forward. 9 minutes left. Greenwood up 35 here. A great homecoming victory tonight for Miss Paige Passmore. Representative Steve Breedlove wandering around the crowd, doing his diligence. Going up top, incomplete. Hasley lays the boom there. As the receiver thought about hauling it in, Greenwood's going to get it on down. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Did you know Bomber, Cotton Cordell, Rebel, Smithwick, Silver Thread, Excalibur, Booyah, Head and Lazy Eye, Creek Chub, Arbogast, and Yum are all brands that make up the part of Fort Smith-based Pradco Corporation located on Jenny Lynn Street? Tackle Box proudly sells all 12 brands of Pradco fishing tackle. Tackle Box has a few favorites like the Bomber, Balsa B, Square Bill on the river, and Rebel's America's longtime favorites in the creeks, and the Yum Dinger, which has proven to be a year-round fish catcher. Thanks for your business. Folks, come see the Tackle Box.
Greenwood's got it 1st and 10 now. At the turnover on downs, 8:03, clock moving. Hayden Smith in, Romeo at quarterback. We're 4 wide. He's going to try Sunday dead ahead. Justin bounces out to the left, running room 30. To the 35, still on his feet. First down to the 37-yard line. A 12-yard pickup for Sunday.
Carries out to the 38-yard line. Dropped by about 10.
Brody McCraney coming in offensively now for Greenwood, going to be running the football. Ben Richards in at receiver. Landon Williams in there at receiver. Derek Morgan and Connor Robinson. Big O, Warren Burrows in up front for Greenwood, along with, I'll get you some numbers in a minute. Smith from the shotgun. This time he's going to keep it and try that left side. It has running room 45, midfield to the Greenbrier 49. A first down for the Bulldogs. Hunter Lowe in up front, along with Michael Wallace, Jason Height, and Riggs up front as well. Clock moving. Sandifer with 12 carries and 62 yards. We're going to give him honorable mention for CC's offensive player of the game, 4 touchdowns. But on a homecoming night, we'll give it to the big man up front, Colton Redding, the senior. A good night up front offensively, squeeze them linemen in. The McCraney gets it this time, another big hole into the 40, down to the 35-yard line, and 14-yard pickup this time for Brody McCraney.
3 plays,
Another
3 first downs.
CC's Pizza defensive player of the game, Kyle Helms. A couple of big sacks, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. And also Damian McClain. We'll go co-defensive players of the game, as McClain played a good ball game and a senior. 1st and 10 Greenwood at the Greenbrier 36-yard line. 49-14. Bulldogs going to win this one, move to 5-1, 3-0 in conference. Hayden Smith now gives to McCraney dead ahead, 35 down to the 31-yard line, picks up 4 yards. We'll give him 5. 2nd down and a long 5 coming up for Greenwood. Greenwood and Alma alone at the top. Alma put it on Bologna tonight at last check.
33-7.
So both teams move to 3-0. Let's go down to Devin Cochran.
Yeah, Tim, I tell you what, looks like it may be a showdown there. It's the last regular season game. Airedales and Bulldogs seem to be on a crash course there.
The November Classic, November 6th at Alma. It's never too far away to look ahead. 2nd down and 6 officially. Smith from the shotgun. Gives again to McCraney dead ahead. Busts through the 26-yard line. About a yard shy, 3rd and 1.
Tim, I'm going to remind everybody to go down and see somebody in the Beta Club and order the Rivalry Continues Beat Alma shirts. Not sure what those are going for, but get that shirt ordered early and get them in the line and queue. Go down and get you a 100-year history yearbook of Greenwood schools for $20. There's no place like home. Oh, that was a homecoming thing.
Yes.
No place like homecoming.
Smith, he's going to keep it this time, breaks the tackle, has 1st down yardage down to the 20-yard line. Let's take a timeout, 30-second. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
They say, what bank do you use? I said, there's only one bank. Farmers Bank is my bank.
Farmers Bank has given Fred Kinslow everything he's asked for.
They've loaned me money to buy 3 houses with here in town, and they put me in business in 2 or 3 different barber shops. I'm still using the bank. That's the only bank I've ever used. The Farmers Bank's been great to me, and if I needed anything, that's where I go. It's been a wonderful relationship doing business with Farmers Bank.
Smith from the shotgun, 1st and 10 at the Greenbrier 20, gives to McCraney, 15, down on the speed, bulls his way down to near the 11-yard line, a 9-yard gain, near another 1st down. Blaylock's in, Fritchie's in, that's Daniel Fritchie, Cale Simmons in at receiver, along with Daniel Fritchie got him, and Landon Williams is your other receiver. Smith marching him down the field. That's Trevor Blaylock, number 4. Gotcha. Smith letting that play clock run down.
3:30 left in this one. Devin will be getting with Coach Jones here after this one.
We're on the road next week at Bologna. Man, if you can get a bus load and head down there, we need all the help we can get. Smith gives to McCraney dead ahead. Don't quite think he got the yard he needed. We'll see where the referee thinks. Maybe 3rd and short.
It's going to be real short.
Clock winding down, 3 minutes left in this one. Be careful tonight if you're tuning in and you've left the stadium. Roaming around town. 3rd down and short. Reunion parties may be going on here and there. Okay, so Hayden Smith again from the shotgun. 4 wide, twins to either side. McCraney's back there with him. He's going to give it again to Brody. This time he's got the yardage across the 10, the 1st and goal, just inside the 10. 2 minutes, 37 seconds. This game is history. Coach just waiting to get down until we can take a knee.
Yep.
His old buddy Randy Tribble, college roommate.
Victory formation here shortly.
Bulldogs 3 for 3 in Mercy Rules and conference play. 4th one of the year. They got a hope there in week 2. Got Mercy ruled in the week 1 against Harbor. And then the barn burner against Shiloh. 3-point victory. Smith letting that clock wind down. And going to take a knee. Let's call it a night there. Greenwood wins 49-14 and take a timeout. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
The Greenwood Bulldogs have a winning football team, And the families at Pro Insulation are proud to be a sponsor of the Greenwood Bulldogs. They want to extend their warmest wishes for another winning season. They'll be praying for them all season long and throughout the year. So keep up the good work, play hard, and let's have another successful year. God bless the Greenwood Bulldogs. The broadcast of these games is being made possible by the generosity of the folks like the families of Pro Insulation.
Ronald Reagan Realty wants to congratulate the Greenwood school teachers for helping to make Greenwood one of the top 4 schools in Arkansas. If you would like to be a part of this great town, why not visit Ronald Reagan's newest subdivision in Greenwood, King Mountain Estates, located across from the junior high on Highway 10. Model homes are open daily. King Mountain Estates is affordable luxury living with prices between $120,000 and $180,000. Call Ronald Reagan Realty today at 452-HOME.
There's never been a better time to meet with your Shelter Insurance agent. That's because Shelter continues to offer very competitive rates on its homeowners' policies. Plus, Shelter's coverage includes a big benefit you can't get anywhere else: the personal service you get with Shelter agents. Seek Shelter today at shelterinsurance.com.
See Phil Hicks for a free insurance review at 1740 West Center in Greenwood.
We're back at Smith Robinson Stadium, and Hayden Smith's been in the victory formation, taking a knee here. Greenwood, actually it's 4th down. They're going to turn this ball over on downs. There's going to be about 17 seconds left when they take this knee, and Greenbrier's going to get it back and probably consequently take a knee themselves.
Fayetteville up on the north side, 30-27.
This ball game, well, they're going to go ahead and stop the clock and change the possession over. Spot it and wind it. And that's going to be the ball game. Greenwood wins 49-14 over the Greenbrier Panthers. Homecoming victory for Queen Page Passmore and all the alumni in town. Phil Jones in the bleachers. What class of what? 61 class? You bet. They're alumni of all ages. And a final here at Smith Robinson. CC's Pizza defensive players of the game, Kyle Helms and Damian McLean. And CC's Pizza offensive player of the game, Colton Redding. We'll scatter it out through some seniors there. We'll take a timeout and come back and get with head football coach Rick Jones after this. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
Only with AT&T, you can talk unlimited to 50 million other customers, and your unused anytime minutes roll over from month to month. And with AT&T Family Talk, you can share the minutes in your plan and never have to pay roaming or long-distance charges nationwide. Hurry in today to Burgess Communications, your AT&T authorized retailer, 350 West Center in Greenwood or 2700 South 0 Street in Fort Smith.
Burgess Communications, you made the right choice.
Limited time offer requires a 2-year service agreement per phone.
At Arvest, we know our customers come to us for different reasons. For some, it's because we're open from 7 to 7. For others, it's free mobile banking and bill pay. Even if it's just the popcorn, we recognize what makes our customers happy. And now, they've recognized us. Arvest ranked highest in customer satisfaction with retail banking in the Southeast region in the latest J.D. Power & Associates study. Switch today and get the recognition you deserve. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. For J.D. Power & Associates award information, go to jdpower.com.
Coming up is the Greenwood Bulldog postgame show on Spirit 106.3.
At Arvest, we know our customers come to us for different reasons. For some, it's because we're open from 7 to 7. For others, it's free mobile banking and bill pay. Even if it's just the popcorn, we recognize what makes our customers happy. And now, they've recognized us. Arvest ranked highest in customer satisfaction with retail banking in the Southeast region in the latest J.D. Power & Associates study. Switch today and get the recognition you deserve. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. For J.D. Power & Associates award information, go to jdpower.com.
The bank has been part of my life as long as I can remember.
Drusilla Huggard has a long history with Farmers Bank.
I used to go there when I was a little girl, and they would have stacks of money, and I thought, they've got to be the richest people in town. I don't know how we would have made it our first years of marriage if it hadn't been for the bank. It's just always been a part of Greenwood. The people at the bank are just like family. This is my bank for now and ever.
We're back at Smith Robinson Stadium in a homecoming victory for the Greenwood Bulldogs, 49-14 over the Greenbrier Panthers. 47-7 was the final at Alma over Bologna. Saw that one come by. up top. Coach giving his annual homecoming speech to the troops out there. And a longer speech than we've seen normally. After a big victory here, gritty performance, defense with 3 or 4 turnovers. Beat them on the ground here. Probably really a night to kind of forget for Spencer, short of a win. 3 catches for 24 yards. But he likes to see that W up there. And let's go down to the field. And Devin Cochran with head football coach Rick Jones.
Yeah, here with Coach Jones. And, Coach, you guys really just took control there in the second half.
Well, we really did. I was proud of our kids. Greenbrier came out and got after us right from the start, and I really respect the job that they've been doing. They played really, really hard and had some little wrinkles for us that threw us off balance a little bit. But our guys, at halftime, I just knew we were ready to play, and I thought we'd play a good game tonight. Our guys were mentally ready. They were prepared. They had a good week of practice, and I was proud of the way they played.
Tell you what, big game by Kyle Helms as he made a couple of big sacks and recovery, and your whole defensive line played really well.
Well, we want to put a lot of pressure on the young quarterback. He's a dandy. He's going to be I'm not saying going to be. He's a nice player right now. Makes good decisions. It's the open guy, very accurate. But we needed to pressure him, and Kyle and some of the other guys ready. They were able to get some pressure on him, and it's really is important that we get pressure, and we blitzed a little more than I expected that we would, but it was a really good effort in the second half. We played really sound, solid football in the second half.
Tell you what, you utilize the ground game a little bit more than you normally do, too.
Well, we take pride in being able to take what they give you, and we thought with 5-man box we had a chance to move the ball on the ground, and they were mixing it up, and we were able to get some good calls in there. And our line's getting better. I tell you, I'm really proud of the way those guys played tonight. They're getting better and better, and our receivers blocked awesome on the perimeter. So there were some good things tonight, and we turned the pup loose on them, and Justin had a nice night running football. That guy's a little bit of a squirmer, and that was a good thing to see because he had some holes, but the guy also has a little bit of wiggle and has the ability to make people miss. So I was proud of him. We need him to come in and fill in for us. Unfortunately, Dylan, who played so great last week, is injured, and we don't know when we're going to get him back, and that's such a shame. Dylan's a wonderful kid, and we're hoping we can get him back before long.
Coach, good luck, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you. All right, that's head football coach Rick Jones, and Bulldogs with a homecoming victory and another mercy rule, 49-14 over the Greenbrier Panthers. CC's Pizza, offensive player of the game, Colton Redding, the offensive lineman. And like Coach said, those guys have been getting better every week. And then defensive players of the game, a couple of other seniors, Damian McClain and Kyle Helms. Helms with a great night, 2 sacks, forced fumble and a fumble recovery, a whole host of tackles. And so those boys will be chomping down on some CC's Pizza. We'll take another timeout and come back and some more post-game stats after this. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
There's never been a better time to meet with your Shelter Insurance agent. That's because Shelter continues to offer very competitive rates on its homeowners' policies. Plus, Shelter's coverage includes a big benefit you can't get anywhere else: the personal service you get with Shelter agents. Seek Shelter today at shelterinsurance.com.
See Phil Hicks for a free insurance review at 1740 West Center in Greenwood. Thanks for choosing local Christian radio. Spirit 106.3, KZKZ, Greenwood, Fort Smith.
Elite Roofing is a locally owned roofing contractor that is a proud sponsor of the Greenwood Bulldogs. You know, if you're building a new home or maybe need a new roof on your existing home, Elite Roofing can take care of you. Elite Roofing is known for their dependability and reliability. Just ask any of their satisfied customers. They're licensed and insured. References are available upon request. If you need a roof, call your local roofing contractor, Elite Roofing, 478-8668. 478-8668.
The Greenwood Bulldogs have a winning football team, and the families at Pro Insulation are proud to be a sponsor of the Greenwood Bulldogs. They want to extend their warmest wishes for another winning season. They'll be praying for them all season long and throughout the year. So keep up the good work, play hard, and let's have another successful year. God bless the Greenwood Bulldogs. The broadcast of these games is being made possible by the generosity of the folks like the families of Pro Insulation.
You don't have to go to Mexico for great authentic Mexican food. It's just around the corner at La Fiesta Restaurant. Everything the true Mexican food lover could want. Burritos, enchiladas, chili relanos, and much more. And best of all, it's all made fresh when you order by people who know what Mexican food should taste like. La Fiesta Restaurant on Center Street in Greenwood. Visit them today or call ahead and get it to go at 996-0455. La Fiesta Restaurant, Greenwood's very own taste of Mexico. Enjoy it today.
Only with AT&T, you can talk unlimited to 50 million other customers, and your unused anytime minutes roll over from month to month. And with AT&T Family Talk, you can share the minutes in your plan and never have to pay roaming or long-distance charges nationwide. Hurry in today to Burgess Communications, your AT&T authorized retailer, 350 West Center in Greenwood or 2700 South 0 Street in Fort Smith.
Burgess Communications, you made the right choice.
Limited time offer requires a 2-year service agreement per phone.
It certainly is nice to be able to listen to the Greenwood Bulldog football games on Spirit 106.3. It's all made possible by the Bulldogs Football Booster Club and sponsors of tonight's game. Why not tell the sponsors how much you appreciate them advertising during the games? It will help ensure future broadcasts of Greenwood Bulldog football. Won't you take a minute and say thank you to them for advertising during the games?
We're back at Smith Robinson Stadium. Final score here, 49-14. The Bulldogs cruise in a homecoming victory. And really, we've been sitting there kind of visiting a strange night. Shook 9 of 14, 102 yards. And I promise that's some Harbor numbers, a 35-0 loss. And then Spencer Harris, 3 catches for 24 yards. You think, man, we got pounded. And you look at the scoreboard, we mercy ruled the team, and here's why. Tony Sandifer had 12 carries for 62 yards, 4 touchdowns. Travis Green had 10 carries for 49 yards. Shook had 5 carries for 48 yards and 2 touchdowns. Blake Hasley had 2 carries for 63 yards, that's a 49-yard touchdown and a 14-yard run. And then Justin Sunday, the sophomore, came in. What did Coach call him? The little man? They turned the little man.
Little pup.
Little pup loose. 11 carries, 93 yards for Justin Sunday. And if I didn't think the seniors would lynch us, we'd have gave him the PC's player of the game as a sophomore. That's a fantastic night. But homecoming, if it had been next week, we'd have given it to Sunday. So him and Tony Sandifer for sure, underclassmen, get an honorable mention here tonight as that offensive player of the game. Also receiving, Hogan had 1 catch for 16. Blake Hasley had 1 catch for 15. And Travis Green had 2 catches for 22 yards. So it's a spooky night, but, turnovers was the key. Short fields and leads to not big of stats.
What I learned tonight from this game, it was obvious to me Greenbrier was going to try to defend the pass. They did. I'm not sure Greenwood attempted a downfield pass longer than 15 yards, if any. And the question remains is, can Greenwood run the football? That was the answer tonight. And that is a decent Greenbrier team, improved, but they answered a big question out they can run the ball whenever people drop 8 and try to stop the pass.
Well, yeah, that's exactly right. Kevin, I noticed early on, Greenbrier had 3 down linemen, and it was kind of the same way last week against Harrison. I mean, if you're going to just put 3 down there, get ready to get some runs, run right at you until you decide you want to put 4 or 5 up there, then they'll start throwing. So,
right. So
I tell you what, this Greenwood offense has so many weapons, and this coaching staff does a great job recognizing that and teaching all the fundamentals. I mean, you got a great running game, you got a great passing game, and it's a defensive coordinator's nightmare. What else can you say?
And on the flip side, we saw a bunch of mistakes from Greenwood, motion penalties galore. But Coach, you got to give a coach something to find in every game. You can win 100-0, the coach will grapple about somebody missing a block downfield. So that way, at least coach has got some fodder to take care of in the penalty deal, in the penalty segment of the box score. But nonetheless, a great night for the homecoming queen, Paige Passmore. And why not? Just come get a picture with the starting quarterback. You got to get a picture with the starting quarterback. The queen, fantastic work. And so Paige down there, flowing gown, wandering the infield. But a great night tonight for the Bulldogs, winning 49-14. We'll take one more time out and wrap things up here at Smith Robinson. You're listening to Greenwood High School football.
The friendly staff of the Health Depot understands that some days there just isn't enough time, and that's why they offer a convenient drive-through window. Call ahead, and they will have your prescriptions ready for easy pickup. While you're there, why not try a homemade waffle cone filled with the good taste of Bluebell ice cream? Your hometown pharmacy, open 7 days a week. The Health Depot, a proud sponsor of tonight's game.
The Greenwood Bulldogs have a winning football team, and the families at Pro Insulation are proud to be a sponsor of the Greenwood Bulldogs. They want to extend their warmest wishes for another winning season. They'll be praying for them all season long and throughout the year. So keep up the good work, play hard, and let's have another successful year. God bless the Greenwood Bulldogs. The broadcast of these games is being made possible by the generosity of the folks like the families of Pro Insulation.
This is Sarge. This is Dodger. This is Raymond. And while other dogs are in the backyard or stuck inside watching reruns, these three have their noses stuck out the car window and ears flapping in the breeze. They're enjoying the ride, just like their carefree chauffeurs who have their auto insurance with us, Shelter Insurance. Call us today for your auto, home, and life.
See Phil Hicks at 1740 West Center in Greenwood.
Elite Roofing is a locally owned roofing contractor that is a proud sponsor of the Greenwood Bulldogs. You know, if you're building a new home or maybe need a new roof on your existing home, Elite Roofing can take care of you. Elite Roofing is known for their dependability and reliability. Just ask any of their satisfied customers. They're licensed and insured. References are available upon request. If you need a roof, call your local roofing contractor, Elite Roofing, 478-8668, 478-8668.
Ronald Reagan Realty wants to congratulate the Greenwood school teachers for helping to make Greenwood one of the top 4 schools in Arkansas. If you would like to be a part of this great town, why not visit Ronald Reagan's newest subdivision in Greenwood, King Mountain Estates, located across from the junior high on Highway 10. Model homes are open daily. King Mountain Estates is affordable luxury living with prices between $120,000 and $180,000. Call Ronald Reagan Realty today at 452-HOME.
My relationship with Farmers Bank goes back a long ways. I've known the people at Farmers Bank for years. It's just been a bank that's been close to my family as long as I can remember.
Jim Cox, educator and former coach, believes that Farmers Bank is more than just a bank.
But the thing that impresses me most is the way they help the community. Whether it's Little League, the Boys and Girls Clubs, the schools, Farmers Bank has always been there. I would say that Farmers Bank is a fantastic corporate citizen.
We're back at Smith Robinson Stadium, 49-14. The Bulldogs win over the Greenbrier Panthers in homecoming victory here tonight. And just as the stadium's kind of clearing out here, we're just noticing Tyler Spain doing his sophomore duties. Him and I think that's Casey Coward down here on this end, getting all the padding off the goalpost, picking up the yardage markers. That's old school right there.
That is old school.
The sophomores paying their due diligence here.
That's right. It's sure do. You got to do it. He's done it ever since he's been here. I think it's great.
But a good victory tonight. We talked about it, and we did it on the ground. I don't know what our total rushing yards were. Did you ever see the final stat on that?
No,
I guess
PD's
I added mine up, but did it on the ground tonight. All the touchdowns rushing. You know, no receiving touchdowns. And we talked about the odd stats, but turnovers gave us short field. And hopefully that can continue on as we go on the road next week to Valonia, man. And who wants to go to Valonia? They've got the new field turf. That's the only positive thing I can tell you about this road trip.
Maybe they built a new press box, too, you think?
Well, the press box wasn't really bad.
They've got a visiting side press box. Love it. Me and Tim's been down there years, and it's not bad.
Oh,
It's one of the elite of the conference.
Yeah. Well, they swapped the bleachers there a few years ago, went home side to the other side, and left the press box there and put a bigger one. It's rickety, but it's spacious.
Not too bad.
But we'll go down to Valonia, and Valonia losing tonight, correct? Almost.
Yes, 33-7.
Okay, so they're 0-3 in conference.
I thought it was 47.
47.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
It was big.
So, and that's another trap game right there. They're winless, and we're going to go down there and watch all the shenanigans of that bifocal phone booth garbage
stuff. I can't wait.
And maybe they've changed the scheme. I don't know. I doubt.
Oh no.
So, but
Coach
the Bulldogs,
Stanley's still there, and he's lining up in the phone booth.
The Bulldogs moved to 6-1, 5-1, on the year, and 3-0 in conference. Greenbrier, their first conference loss of the season, so they're 2-1 now, and 4-2 overall for the Panthers. Greenwood Alma, along with the Top Boys, 3-0 here after week 6.
Yeah, I tell you what, the way it's shaping up too. I mean, don't be surprised if you don't see the Greenbrier team making the playoffs this year. And that's quite an accomplishment for that group. As they haven't been used to winning, especially not in this conference, and they're well on their way, I think.
I don't know if they've ever made the postseason. I can't remember.
I think once. I was reading that today on the
since they've been in the 5A West.
I think 1 year. Yeah. I don't know when that was.
Well, you tip your hat to Coach Tribble. He's got some studs over there, and literally I would have given it to 22. I'd have put him in the backfield every play and just wore him out and see what and take your lumps there. But a good game tonight for the Bulldogs. We'll call it a night here as the fans are filtering out. Be careful tonight roaming around town, and have a safe trip home. Greenwood wins 49-14. We'll be on the air next week at 7:05, a 7:30 kickoff at Vilonia to take on the Vilonia Eagles. Been a good night here at Smith Robinson. Homecoming win for Queen Page Passmore. For Devin Cochran and Kevin Jones, I'm Tim Terry saying so long from Smith Robinson. You've been listening to Greenwood High School Football.
The Greenwood Bulldogs have a winning football team, and the families at Pro Insulation are proud to be a sponsor of the Greenwood Bulldogs. They want to extend their warmest wishes for another winning season. They'll be praying for them all season long and throughout the year. So keep up the good work, play hard, and let's have another successful year. God bless the Greenwood Bulldogs. The broadcast of these games is being